But it was funny.
I do what I want. Because why not?
Thursday tea.
Are you kidding me? God damn it. Oh. I think you're live. Yep, we're
It's
live.
coming live. It's coming
We're
live.
You're live. Don't panic.
Don't panic. Thor knows what he's doing. Hit it with the wrench.
Have Axel yell at it. Oh wait, it's not weather. Oh my God, Gibbs!
Wow. That is a lot of
Gibbs! 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 Why? This woman! Oh my God! Gibbs! Speedy flail. Or are you muted?
I am muted. So
You
let's
said
try
something
this
about-
all over again.
Take 326.
Okay, so hopefully this isn't too crazy when I upload this, but hi, I was muted the entire intro, and everybody is not. So, firstly, Gibbs, you're quite wonderful and beautiful, and we really appreciate all the cheers and all the lovely things that you do. Gosh darn it. We are going to make tonight extra smiley for you, because you deserve it. And I am extra grateful. I haven't even gotten the next goal for the channel set, because I don't have room for it on the mouse guard page, but I'll look forward to adding this to it as well, because you are amazingly wonderful. So, in the meantime, we're going to jump into the wonderful world of Mouse Guard with T, and with our excellent players. Let me actually adjust Amberwind really quick, because you can be a little bit... Yeah, that's better. Okay. And now, with that out of the way... Tapper's Point is a most fantastic outpost beyond the scent border of the Mouse Territories. And the Mouse Territories, and of which, if you don't know, is inhabited by mice! These mice, however, are still mice-sized. They're very tiny, and very smart, very clever, and very brave. They have carved out different settlements, outposts, and even citadels to survive the changing of the seasons, to ward off the countless predators that seek to devour them. And most importantly, they're just gosh darn smart, and they've constructed this wonderful thing called the scent border. The scent border, which is a chemical mixture that drives off and keeps away the most dangerous of deadly predators. But the scent border must expand, as ordered by Gwendolyn, the matriarch of the Mouse Guard, who guard, patrol, and aid the mice of the territories however they can. But Tapper's Point seeks to expand. So, several mice of our On the Forefront community have been assigned to aid Tapper's Point however they can. And luckily, we're doing our final Spring Patrol mission. That means this is the final mission before we do the massive Spring Player's Turn, which is going to be the last few dice rolls that many of the characters will have before we move on to Summer. This is the Eastern Marches and sort of a take on the Western Marches in this Mouse Guard world. So, for now, we're going to be jumping in immediately because we have dice to roll and we have mice to mouse around with. The lot of you are currently in the large pine tree that Tapper's Point resides in. And you all, I believe, have various tasks that you are doing now that you've sort of settled in to Tapper's Point. But every now and then, other guards mice are called and they form a patrol and they go out into either west, east, south. The patrols are getting larger and the time they're gone is getting longer. The lot of you receive little missives, little memos, drawing you to the new office of Patrol Leader Quincy, who is, as you know, not the highest ranking mouse guard in Tapper's Point. That belongs to Guard Captain Arabelle. But Patrol Leader Quincy has been a duly noted second to her authority. And each of you receives this little missive, this summons, to his new office. And as such, each of you may enter one at a time. Go ahead and describe your mouse for us, what their fur color is, what color their cloak is, if they have any weapons on them, as well as your belief. Who would like to go first?
I can go first. So hi everybody, I'm Pepperjack. he's a fluffy mouse, not fat, but he's very fluffy. He's pretty much has gray fur with like a little white undercoat, and wearing a very like a wine colored kind of cape that he wears. His belief is that he strives to be the best scout that he can, so he may always have the edge to protect those whom he travels with, and he's a very positive mouse, even in the face of danger.
That's wonderful. And as you enter, Patrol Leader Quincy is sitting down in this new office that seems to have been carved out and built for him exclusively. And the seats that he has, they have cushions for you. And unlike Guard Captain Arabelle. And he looks up with his whiskers just twitching ever so eagerly as he sort of gestures out in front of him and says, "Oh, go ahead, sit down. Good to see you, Pepperjack."
Wow, yeah, good to see you, Quincy. Sir?
Oh, do you smell
Leader
that?
Quincy.
Yes. Is the room smelling? All right. It was just carved out.
Oh, everything seems fine.
That's wonderful.
These are comfy.
Yes, sit down.
Oh.
And he's just beside himself. He's so pleased. And then, let's go ahead and have Ellie. You could be our next mouse dropping in.
Oh, hi. So, yeah, hello, I play Ellie. She is, 18-year-old, what is it? It's not Tetter Paws, Guard Mouse, I guess.
Guard Mouse. That's the rank.
Yeah. And she wears a blue cloak. She's basically all the neutral colors combined, and with a little bit of blonde thrown in there. So she's got, like, you know, browns and grays and blacks, and then she's got some blonde streaks in there too. Yeah, but she's a scientist mouse. She she likes to do experiments and try new things and everything. So yeah, that's awesome. So.
Okay. And Patrolleer Quincy, Jesters, same thing.
So-
just to have you sit down.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of look around a little bit, and she's gonna be like, she kind of like sniffs the air, and she goes, I don't like the smell of this place. Something smells fishy.
He frowns and he says, "Well, it is pine.
Oh,
And
maybe
you
that's
know
what that
why.
is?
It's pine.
I couldn't put my finger on it.
We're in a pine tree."
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the new office.
Ah, it's so wonderful. And he starts arranging like his little desk. He has little figurines and all kinds of other little maps and notes that he has on them. At this point, let's have Amberwind drop in next. Amberwind Greythorn.
Alrighty. Amberwind is a slender, more of a field mouse type of mouse versus some of the chubbier mice that are within the mouse guard. He is a amber furred colored mouse with a emerald cloak with a bow and quiver of arrows slung over his shoulder. His cloak has a number of pockets and pouches on it because mostly he was being trained as a scout among the guard mice. That way he could tuck his tools and stuff like that inside of his cloak.
Oh,
Be able to be a little bit more mobile, a little bit more capable, like a mobile toolbox.
oh, sweet. And the belief.
Okay.
Oh, do you have your character's belief
Oh,
on you?
yes. The belief is it's not what you fight, but what you fight for.
Oh, I don't think I ever said my belief.
Oh gosh, what is Lily's belief?
So her belief, sorry, I'm scatterbrained. Her belief is all possibilities should be explored for the good of all. A mouse needs to think with their head and act with their heart in order to succeed.
Bada boom. And with all those nice beliefs set forth, let's go to something completely different and have Old Blue arrive on the scene.
Well, first of all, the biggest question here is, how's the weather?
How's the weather? You tell me. Do you want to roll for it?
It's nasty here. You need to help clean it up.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna say it's been sunny for a couple days, but it's been cloudy as of right now. Sort of a cloudy day, I'd say.
Just making sure so we know how achy his bones are.
We had thunderstorms today.
So yeah, old Blue kind of come in last. He looks a little bit tired today. He's like kind of got little bits of dark fur under his eyes, which is usually rather light colored because he used to have black fur when he was young and sprightly, but he's very much grayed out in his old age. And he's got his deep blue cloak kind of pulled around him a little bit more than usual today, and there's like a pin with a little flower festooning it.
Ooh.
That he kind of is fidgeting with as he's coming into the room, hobbling on his cane/halberd/staff.
Oh.
And he kind of fidgets with it and something muttering about how old woman giving me stupid flowers.
And
Stinks too.
yeah, she did not pick a nice one for you. Oh.
He'll
And,
make his way into this room and just kind of like step in for a second and just like, pine. Had to be pine.
Had to be pine. I've been living here all spring. Why did it have to be pine? And as you enter, Quincy gives a little like, excellent. All of you are my first patrol I'm sending out from the new office. I hope you're proud.
I'm proud to be handpicked, sir. Thank you.
Always ready to serve.
Very proud.
Glad to hear. All right, let's see. And he looks down at his map and he says, all right, so. And he swallows a bit, and then he says, "You're going to the patrol. Right over here." And he points at the little map somewhere way over here. And he says, we're gonna see how far this wilderness goes. We need more landmarks for the cartographer on staff. And yeah, it'll be wonderful. Just keep an eye out for anything, you know, animals, other mice, other dangerous things. Yeah.
Oh, so just looking to map?
We're just looking for landmarks, know what's around the area. If you see an animal, please note where it lives and all the other things. We're only spending this last moment of spring to sort of get an idea of what's around us. Now that we've actually fortified the you know, we've opened trade routes, and it's just wonderful. I'm so proud. He seems beside himself.
All
What
right.
does Captain Arabelle think of this?
She's busy.
Good time for it before the heat starts to really come in.
Oh yeah. And he does give you sort of like a queried look, and he says, "Isn't oh gosh, isn't Crooktail or Lily? Is it? Oh gosh, I can't. No wait, Greyfur, that's the one. Is she getting along with the Mutter twins?" And you, Blue, actually know that the Mutter twins, who are actually a group of 6 mice, some of them twins, some of them not really, are wild country mice who have teamed up with Tapper's Point, at least for now, and they've sort of taken over Granny Lily's foraging team, and she's very upset about it.
Oh boy. He kind of like gives a long, exaggerated sigh.
At this
Oh,
point,
old
Ellie,
Nad's been going on about it. They've been causing her some trouble. But
Ellie kind of looks
seems like
around
they haven't caused
nervously.
enough to have to get after him just yet.
Oh,
Have you been hearing a lot about that at home?
oh gosh.
Why moved in, boy?
Oh, I didn't know how quickly things might be progressing.
Very quickly. You might say mousishly.
And with that, Quinn says, we need to move on. I apologize for the tangent. Anyways, yeah.
What's troubling?
Well, mainly, I wanted to send you on this mission particularly because, of course, I was asking about the Mutter twins because they have a better idea on what's out there. I just want to see for ourselves. That's why I'm sending you out there. There's now is getting a little bit more nervous.
With us, right?
Say what?
Listen.
You know you could come with us, right?
Oh no, I can't. I have way too much. I mean, this
you
office.
said you wanted to see for ourselves.
No, that's why I'm sending all of you. You're my patrol. You're my eyes and ears.
The chances of those twins actually telling us everything they know are not very good.
That's... And he sort of points in that same area and says, just be on the lookout for, predators, other mice, foxy,
Kind of predators. Fox.
No. Maybe there's a fox out there. Maybe.
So, okay. Ooh.
And mice.
All right. Well, them and mice.
Maybe
Are they
some
working
mice.
together?
We don't know.
The more we know, the more chance of success we'll have to actually get you any information you want to know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. This is... I did this better when I was in Arabelle's office. Go out east and look out for a fox and whatever mice might be. It just seems so alien. Why would mice ally themselves with a fox? That's all I want to know.
Oh, the other option is being eaten.
Well, I mean, we did kind of do something a little different last time as well, and we allied ourselves with something unexpected. So...
She's... and he sort of like says that's kind of why we're amping up the ante. We need to figure out what other animals are out there and what sort of threat they pose.
Alright, I think we can do this.
Yeah, Tapper's Point is not pleased about Drugda, who is the
Drugda.
weasel that has... the weasel hermit who has sort of made a tentative alliance with Tapper's Point.
Oh,
Oh.
we'll warm up to her.
Yeah, she's not like the others, but she can help.
It's a mutual benefit between both sides.
That's the problem. What is the mutual benefit between this fox and these other mice? I'm not telling you to go find that out. I'm just wondering it, and I want you to tell us where they are.
Okay, we can do that.
That's basically you saying that you want to go find out.
Oh, sorry,
Stop
what?
it!
I said that's basically saying that you want us to go find out. You might as well just say it.
That's what I want you to find out, where they are, and
Okay.
now Arabelle doesn't want you to tell them where we are. And she doesn't want you to be followed back.
Okay.
This is the only way I could greenlight this mission.
Huh.
It's easier said than done. We'll try.
Hey, Blue. Do you think you can sweet talk those crows again?
The crows are actually on another mission, Old Blue. Another patrol is using them.
They left this morning.
Oh boy.
You didn't hear them swearing as they left?
Is that what that was? I was just like, I was having this amazing dream of like
All
this
I
big
heard-
block of cheese.
All I heard was, a bunch of squawking, but I didn't pay no mind. I was busy doing experiments.
Yeah, they squawk a lot.
I've grown used to it by now. I usually just tune them out.
They just like soar past Tapper's Point. Oh, no crows this session, sadly. But there will be plenty of opportunity come next week for the spring finale for you guys. But go ahead, write down your goals for this session, for this mission, and we'll get started.
Hey, there better be like a chorus of wows in the finale.
It's an entire song. There's going to be a choir
God,
of crows doing it.
What's the guard's name? That I can't remember his accent. Oh god.
Blaze?
Yes, he needs to be there too.
Oh my goodness. Well,
4-4.
Crow and Wilson.
Crow and Wilson.
I don't know what my goal is.
It's so wonderful. And if you'd like to share your goal as well, once we're all set, go right ahead.
Help me think of a goal.
Amberwind went with venture from Tapper's Point to once more seek to engage in mapping appropriately the areas beyond our reach.
Lovely.
Dang.
Lovely.
Alright, let me think.
How about the
So,
rest
like,
of you?
what? I mean, ultimately, like, what are you planning on doing as far as?
Gathering experimental materials beyond.
That's what I could probably do.
Ooh, sciencey.
That's technically my instinct too.
That's true.
So,
Just remember, sometimes your goal can be something that can be completed in the
I know.
player's turn.
I know.
I went ahead. Yeah, I got my goal.
I think my goal is gonna be like, gathering and, maybe so much like gathering information as well as, physical items to help further my experiments, to help further Tapper's Point skills.
Okay, so try to get like materials or info relating to science and stuff like that.
Yes.
How about
I'm trying
Pepperjack?
to figure out how to work
Pepperjack is going to, his goal is to cover our tracks and not be followed back to Tapper's Point.
Oh my. And then Old Blue.
Old Blue's going to attempt to find either a body of water or a nice place to cool off in the coming summer.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Skinny dipping.
Where's his girlfriend at when you need
Alone?
her? Exactly.
Ooh.
That's a nice date.
That is a pretty sweet summer date. Aww. Old mice connecting. It's so cute.
I think they're gonna be doing a little bit more than connecting.
Well, they'll be connecting over.
Wow! Just overhead.
Basically, everybody in
Yes.
Tapper's Point is just loving like the old mouse
Yeah.
relationship.
I think it's going to be the talk of the town come the spring session. Anyways, enough about next week. Let's start this week's mission. One of you needs to do me a favor, and I need to get both a Pathfinder check and a Scout check.
Okay, give me a second. I could probably do the scout. Well, let me see how big my scout is.
Let me actually get my stuff
I'm still
out.
writing down my goal.
Ooh.
I have a 3 on both.
I have a 4 on Scout and a 2 on Pathfinder.
Okay.
Let me see what I have. I have a 3 on Pathfinder.
Blue only has 3 Pathfinder, 2 Scout.
I have 3 Pathfinder, 2 Scout.
Alright, so it sounds like, Ayami, you could probably do the Pathfinder test, with Ellie, and then whoever wants to do the Scout test, it sounds like it could be a toss-up. Yeah, Pepperjack?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can do it.
Amber will be able to assist Ellie with his cartographer kit.
Nice. Let's do the Pathfinder check first. So we already got one
Okay.
helping dice from Amberwind. What do the rest of you want to help with?
So Pathfinder, okay.
Pathfinder 3 plus Amberwind's helping dice is 4,
Oh, it's 4. Okay.
because your Pathfinder is 3.
Right. So I'm trying to see if I can use any one of my traits.
Is it
Can I
possible I
use-
could help with Hunter?
Yes. I think Hunter would be appropriate.
Could I use?
Maybe.
Ra-
Maybe. Actually, Hunter would probably be used for Scout, because you're on the lookout for animals. So probably not.
Can I use fearless? In saying that I'm gonna be like I'm fearless and trying to go and find a path, not really fearing anything that's gonna stand in my way.
Heck yeah. I think that's appropriate. Mm.
I
Okay.
think Old Blue wants to try and help by singing a nice marching song using Orator.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'd allow that. Let's see. So you have 5 dice. This is going to be...
And 6.
Let me check the obstacle really quick.
Don't I have 6?
Sounds like it.
Don't. You told me. I
Oh,
had
wait,
5.
no. You have 7. Because
I have
of that trait that you're helping with, Felix. Fearless. Fearless. Is the
Fearless.
trait.
There's times the charm. There's times the charm.
Thank
Okay.
you. Okay, so the route... It's gonna be obstacle 5.
Okay. That's a
Ooh,
close, but
can we get
alright.
light, Ben? Ooh. Ooh, one
We
moment.
need light.
Light.
Let there be light.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, 7, and it's obstacle 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it.
Give me a second.
First roll. No, Gibbs, I can't talk. It's awful. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Okay. So just to make sure I'm rolling this right, it's gonna be /R. It's 1d7.
No.
76.
76. Let me. If you copy and paste the
I
handout
already
here.
did. I just needed to know how much to like put in there.
It's been a while since we picked up mouse card.
Here we go.
Dice roll.
Ah.
Ooh, that's a meaty failure. So, what's your wise?
I'm predator wise.
Predator wise. So, because you guys are sort of trying to be on the trail of a fox, do you want to use a persona point and re-roll all the failures?
Yes, because I have a ton of persona points.
All right.
That's a
So,
good time.
So mark off your persona point, and then roll
How many?
5
Just one?
dice.
How many persona points?
Just one.
Okay. And roll 5.
Yep. Oh, old blue. He's such a
Oh my
wonderful.
god.
Not enough.
Can I roll that? Can I?
You can spend. You can spend a fate point to re-roll 6s. Do you wanna,
Okay.
or do you wanna
let
take
me
the
do it,
failure?
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
re-roll
I'm
two
gonna-
6s or 2 dice.
Okay.
This is probably the hardest
Nail
roll.
biter.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm using stuff on it.
Ew.
So how many? So D2.
Yeah, D2
Sid?
or 2d6.
Oh
Just
my
one more
god.
success. Okay.
Yes.
So
she can
you-
pop another 6 if she wants.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go.
I mean, I needed 5, right?
Yeah, you need a 4, 5, or 6 to succeed. You needed 5 successes in total, so you succeed. But what we'll do is say you guys will be able to carve a trail through the wild country from Tapper's Point further east. You guys are going farther than what many patrols have gone. You're going way past the 2 ponds way over here. You're going past the deer farm that they like to trample over.
So
And-
question real quick.
Yeah.
For my Pathfinder, would that have been a pass then, since I rerolled it?
Yes, it will be a pass.
Okay.
And then we need that scout check. It is unfortunately gonna. Abigator Frenzy
Oh!
donates $20. You're
Ah!
all so beautiful. Excuse me. Did you not see that possum on screen? That is the beautiful one. Strawberries for possums every day. Every day.
Yeah.
Every
Thanks,
day.
Faye.
How dare you?
I love you long time, Faye.
Gosh
How dare.
darn.
How dare.
Okay,
How
so here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think we'll have a communal pot of for donations during Mouse Guard streams. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a new handout that has everything like this. Donations. So I'm gonna
Abby
keep
says
track of
that
this.
Possums are beautiful too.
Aren't they the sweetest? So, Abigator, I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 $10 tiers in here. So there's 2 d6s. There are 2 fate points. And not only that, there are 2 persona points. Because,
Will
gosh
you keep track
darn,
of that when we?
when you guys want to use them, yes.
Okay.
2 dice. I'll be keeping track of that. Gibbs, I don't know how cheers translate into dollars, but we could definitely do something for you as well. I love all of you, and gosh darn, when I get the new goal up, I'll certainly be adding all this donation money to this because you're making me the sweetest.
Bits of
A hun- 100 bits to 140 pennies.
So $1.40.
That's what you pay for them. They're worth 1 penny apiece.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
So,
Okay.
How many did you cheer?
The Twitch tax.
4,500 it looks like.
So 45.
We're just gonna have fun. Oh, $60,
she
okay.
says. Holy crap!
So, Gibbs, how could you do this? Why? I'll go ahead and say, if it's okay with you, we'll make the recent cheer add to that as well. So, except it'll be 6 times.
Yeah.
Because
I'm okay with this.
everybody deserves your love and appreciation.
I'm okay with this.
But unfortunately, we have another role to do. And
well,
it is,
no, it is. I mean, it could be fortunately though too.
it's a scout test that is going to be versus something else. So somebody needs to roll scout.
Alright, I have scout. Alrighty.
You are the scout. Would I be able
Okay.
to assist him, even though I assisted Naomi's character before?
Yeah, you can still
Yes,
assist.
this is a completely new role.
I can assist
Yeah.
with survivalist. That works.
Oh man, I was gonna say that because I have a 5 survivalist. Oh, it doesn't matter though. What else do I have? What? So this? What are we rolling this for? Like what?
If you now
What is
we
a
need
scout?
one person to roll.
Yeah,
This is a
I
scout,
know,
this is
but
a
like,
scout
what is
check.
this for? What? This-
You are looking for the fox. You are looking for the mice allied with the fox, and you're trying not to be found by any other predators.
Can I use my predator wise to help?
Yes.
Okay.
So Pepperjack,
So that's
you
a dice
have
for you.
how many scout?
4.
4. So now you have
That's
5.
And
Amberwin.
I think I can use Hunter.
Hunter. Okay, that can certainly help.
Yeah.
Old
And Blue's going to
Blue
be following along in the back, covering their tracks.
with a scout, right?
Yeah, with survivalist if that would work.
Survivalist. That'll work. I love it.
Yeah.
So
All right, that's
7.
you
7.
are rolling against 10 dice.
And I'm bad at math.
wow. Okay. Could I use my alert trait?
Your alert trait, yes, you certainly can.
Wait,
Okay.
so he's rolling how many dice?
Yeah, right now he's rolling 8.
Okay.
Um.
What to say?
Also, could I add my snake wise? Since there's probably some snakes out here.
I would say yes, you can use your dice in that manner to look out for snakes and snake holes and whatnot.
Can I ask a quick question for?
What's that?
Since I'm using Hunter, would I also be able to add in my use of my instinct?
What is your instinct?
Constantly keeping an eye, ear, or nose aware of surroundings in the off chance that something is out of place.
I'd say that is a use for your instinct. So when we go to give rewards, that sounds like something that'll be counted for it. So you'll definitely be
Nice.
This is cool.
All right. I'm at 9 dice.
Dang.
And they are rolling 10 dice. Do you want to use any persona points or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. I think I would like.
How
to use
many?
Each persona point that I use gives me one die, right?
Yes, but we also have lots of donation dice if you want to use some of those.
I was say you have a ton of dice. We can't give persona points.
Alright,
though.
I'll
You
use
cannot,
I'll use
sadly.
I'll use 2 persona points, and I'll use 1 of the donation dice.
All
How many
right,
do you
so
have?
1 donation dice is gone. There are 7 left.
And I'm up to 12. So
All right.
we got the upper hand, at least dice-wise. Now we'll see what happens.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Whoop! Ah!
Oh wow!
You
Wow!
beat me. You beat
Oh
me.
my god!
Okay. So
He got 3 nat ones.
this is
and
delicious.
you only have 2. Oh, that's great.
All right. They have rolled, and I did not win. So here's what will happen. The lot of you venture out from Tapper's Point. Ellie leading the way. Old Blue bringing up the back in both cases. And as you're traveling along, you do start to carve your way through this wild country, coming upon lots of different places. You do notice that there is a spot around this western area right here, or eastern rather, that there is what looks like that the plains that were talked about in the ooh, yeah, we'll do that. We'll just get the whole wild country. There is this this area over here that looks as though it is the same plains that the rabbit burrows were discovered. Right here. And it's just sort of this region that is just open field. And not only that, it is it does have one immense tree sitting smack dab in the middle of it. It seems to be a very old tree as well. And you don't get, unless you want to investigate it, you don't have to. But it is a very large tree. very rickety, long branches, taller than any you have seen before. But beyond that, you don't have to go into the plains. You can sort of skirt around the edge of it, and you keep moving forward. And you do get to what looks like a river. And this river just extends through the lower half of this plain. And it seems to extend further into the wild country. And you can follow that if you want. Do you want to stick close to the tree line? Or do you want to follow this river deeper east? Or do you want to just split off from it entirely? Because the Pathfinder check is sort of to keep an eye out for landmarks and whatnot.
Well, if we're trying to keep an eye out for predators, they're more likely to be near the water because that's where prey is more likely to be.
That's true. Everybody needs a drink. Water, that is.
Very true.
Alright. So are you good with that? Just avoiding the water in this river?
It's probably a good idea. I think I agree with Blue.
I wasn't saying avoid it. If we're looking for predators specifically, we'll definitely find them.
Yeah, that's a valid point as well.
Although foxes might make their homes just near enough to water, like the trees and things of that nature. So,
indeed, if we can get through there and find holes and such that they would use as homes, we can map them out. That way, our patrols can avoid them later.
That's true.
And that tree is a nice landmark.
We're just gonna have to be really careful.
Careful indeed. So, you guys are looking for the predators along the river, correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ooh.
Yep.
You move along the bank of the river just to sort of inspect it. The river isn't very wide, nor very deep, but still, for a mouse, it's quite the challenge. I'd say at this point we need individual nature checks or a boat crafter check to move down this river. Nature checks to hide, boat crafter checks to just ignore that and just move down this river as fast as possible.
I have nature 4.
And these would be individual nature checks, okay?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Ooh, okay.
I have boat crafter.
Now,
Do you?
if someone does boat crafter and they succeed, you guys will not have to do nature checks.
Could I
Why
help
don't we
him
try
boat
it
crafting?
first? Yeah, why don't we try first? Because I mean, we can help.
I am a pretty good carpenter.
I've got labor.
Yeah, and I can do survivalist to help with.
Well, gosh darn, all of that actually works pretty well. Old Blue, would you like to take the helm?
As is appropriate.
Alright, is this boat going to be one use, or is it going to be multiple uses? Like, are you just building something for one journey?
Let's make something simple this time. We've got a bigger bow and we need it.
Okay, that'll bring the obstacle down. Down
Like how he
to...
thinks.
Yeah, down to 3. Obstacle 3. So you're gonna sort of like ramshackly carve together some bits of stray sticks, leaves,
Vines.
vines. You know, this is the wild country. It is beautiful. Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Just like possums.
Oh, my
Help from
instincts.
everybody?
Yeah, you have help from everybody. It's very odd
Yeah.
how all of you have this wonderful,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And like, you know, while we're helping, I could also be like foraging to find food for us too. Like while we're on this journey.
Also true. And
So,
Blue, it's
that was
only
the same-
obstacle 3. Did you want to use any persona points on this?
I don't think I need a persona point
I was
necessarily.
gonna say I wouldn't.
But I did grow up in Port Sumac, so can I use my old fur to give me a boost on that?
I agree. Alright. So, go ahead and give us a roll.
Are you serious right
What's your wise?
Thunderstorm wise.
Here's what I'll do. You could invoke your thunderstorm wise, but we would have to make it a thunderstorm.
Ooh.
now? Yell at the clouds.
So here's what I want you to do.
It's like Lieutenant Dan.
Here's what I want you to do. We're gonna put
Yelling
this
at
check on hold because you can use a persona point to re-roll all of your failures. But here's the problem with that. It has to be a thunderstorm. If you want, you can try to negate this failure by rolling Weather Watcher.
Can
But
we help in any way?
No. Unless you have Weather Watcher, you cannot help. And Old Blue is the only mouse in Tapper's Point that has a Weather Watcher. I know this to be true.
He's like loving this too.
I know
like,
this to
for
be
real.
true.
You could.
So
You're muted.
Axel,
Dragon.
what are you gonna do?
Actually, I have a 2 Weather Watcher, and I'm not very good at it. But
Wow. Okay.
I can look out for a really big cloud if you need me to.
I mean, you can help. You can help him.
I really do. I have it at
Do
2.
this.
I think I've only used it one time,
Axel?
and it failed horribly.
Axel, how many dice do you have?
I have Weather Sense 4.
So that's 5.
Wait, you have Weather Watcher 4?
Oh yeah, Weather Watcher 4, and I have the Weather Sense.
Oh my
straight.
god. So with Pepperjack's help, you'd have 5. It's versus Spring, and Spring has 6 dice.
Oh,
So
oh, we have the pool of persona dice.
We do.
You do. Do you wanna?
If
Do you
he
wanna?
does a 4 and Vincent ends up using 1 and he uses his Weather Watcher sense, that would be
Yeah,
5.
wouldn't that be 6?
That would be 6.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the Weather sense would
Oh,
end up
Weather
adding
Sense
to
is
it.
a trait. That's right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's
so
6.
there we go. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
But you have the pool of dice, remember?
It's true.
Okay. So
Okay.
4 dice plus Vincent's plus my Weather Sense, which I'm going to use, gives me 6, and then we can use 1 from the pool
Okay, you're using 1 from the community pool.
to give us 7.
Oh man, okay. So that means
And then my
there's 6
Thunderstorm
left.
points, right?
Yes.
So 8.
All right. Are you ready? Spring
Ready
got
now.
4 successes.
Ah!
All right. Here's what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, you will not be able to re-roll those dice for the Boatcrafter roll, and that means you will not be able to pass that test. You also fail the Spring check. That means it is going to Thunderstorm.
Oh, son of a.
Very, very hard.
Yeah, midway through
Oh.
building the boat, Old Blue just kind of stops and looks up at the sky and he goes, kind of rubs one of his legs like, oh, it's coming.
What did you do? What did you do? Did you make them mad? Ellie's like kind of like
I
looking
think
at
they're
it
about to
sternly.
yell back.
I think the
jeez.
boat's not going to happen today, kids.
No.
The storm's coming.
No, the boat is happening.
What?
You can make this boat.
I'm just imagining Old Blue says the storm's coming immediately. Just,
Oh, if we succeed our nature checks?
Oh no. You don't get to roll nature because he rolled Boatcrafter.
Right, but
So here's what's gonna happen. You guys can either get on the boats, or the boat. The boat can be built, and you can go on the boat down this path. Or you can try to mosey your way further east to try to like go further because you haven't met the fox yet. Or you can turn around and go back to Tapper's Point.
Oh, we're already way out here. We can't go back. Ugh.
What do you do?
there are two options here. We can either get out of this plains before it starts raining and the flooding starts. We don't want to be near this river when it starts, unless we're on the river. Or we go to that tree, which will absorb any lightning that does happen.
That's true. That's true.
And we won't be the only ones that go take shelter into that tree, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried
By the
about.
way, this thunderstorm is going to cause eventually maybe some flash floods. It might cause some thick mud you might get stuck in. It's just going to be terribly miserable unless you do find shelter.
We need to get up. We need to get up high, guys, because it's gonna be bad. I mean, this rain's probably gonna build up, and we might get, we might drown. I suggest we find some kind of tree.
I think you're right. That'll be the best option.
Oh my. Alright, so you guys are going to try to make it to the tree, right? That was in the plains? Okay.
Yep.
So, with this thunderstorm going, and you're all mice, the thunderstorm is big. It's heavy. The raindrops are going to be pelting you guys relentlessly, so I need health checks from all of you. Otherwise, you're going to get a condition. Let's see. What?
How do we do health again?
It's an attribute that's right above your skills.
No, I found it. So you
My
just
goodness.
roll the same, just whatever health is, and then d6.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. We've got it.
Do you want us to go ahead and roll?
Now, I can use my thunderstorm lights to literally help everybody, right? On this, or just myself?
Only yourself, I would say. You can't.
Do you want
You
us
can't
to, do you want
help.
us?
Yeah, there's no helping dice on this.
Do you want us to go ahead and roll?
Yeah, everybody just go ahead and roll your health. If you have a wise that you think can help with a thunderstorm, and
What about a
running for
tree?
cover, then yeah.
I was gonna say, I mean, rational would that? I mean, I just literally explained why we need to get underneath the shelter.
It is
I'd
a
say-
rational decision.
It is rational, yes. So I'll go ahead and say yes. You can use your rational trait.
Okay.
How about determined?
Tough.
Blue is going to be using a thunderstorm wise for himself, and old for against himself.
Oh, getting that player's turn check. Okay. It's coming. I can feel it.
Okay. I have 6 dice.
Blue, nicely.
Oh my god.
I need 3 successes, by the way.
Oh sweet. I made it. Just barely.
Hooray!
But I made
We
it.
did it!
All right, Amberwind, Pepperjack, what have you got? What have you got?
You can explode the, you can do the 6. You can reroll the 6.
I will.
Amberwind gets it. Amberwind gets it.
What a crap.
Using a fate
You
point to
rolled it
explode
wrong.
that?
I am.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Oh,
you gotta
boy.
do that again.
Oh boy.
Yay!
Yes.
Chop little April flowers. Chop. Pepperjack. So, Pepperjack, do you have tired?
I do not.
Do you have hungry and thirsty?
I do not.
You are hungry and thirsty.
No!
Oh, I
Yeah.
failed.
Wait, why?
with 3
You passed.
successes.
Oh wait, no, you.
You passed.
I thought the one for some reason
Oh, no.
was your dice roll.
He added
Okay.
that on. He passed.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I
never mind.
spent the fate point to re-roll that 6.
I see. Okay, so here's the wonderful thing. As you guys
I
are
was like, what?
bolting towards the plains once again, trying to get to that cover, you are sort of darting through the undergrowth and barreling across the muddy landscape as this storm just raises the land in this sheet of wet bomb fire. Just it's an airstrike. It's awful. And by the end of it, by the time you get to the plains, because they're soaking wet, but you're still determined to get to that shelter. At the very least, if this doesn't let up, you can report back to Tapper's Point, perhaps. and as you are moseying along towards the big tree, this big oak wood in the middle of this plain, you guys see there is a distant shape moving through the tall grass. And this shape is long, it's large, and in the flashes of lightning that arc across the sky, you see the damp, dark red fur of this creature as it carefully begins to roam the plains near you. If you want to make a hunter's check, you can try.
Okay, well, I
Before we
mean,
progress too far,
I can help you on that because I have predator wise.
I failed the nature check. Or health check.
Oh, you failed the health check.
Yes.
What did you get?
I could try to reroll the 6.
No. You got it. It was 3 successes.
Yeah.
No, that's where am I?
Oh, you it's the one below.
Oh,
You were thinking of
yeah,
your
I
weather
read
watch.
above it. My bad.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We're all
I'm gonna
good.
embrace
Don't
failure
worry.
and I passed.
Oh my goodness. But yeah. So that'll be what happens. If you guys want a hunter check to identify this creature, you can, or you can just
Well,
run
wouldn't
straight
I-
for the tree.
Well, wouldn't I be able to do it with my predator wise or no?
Actually, yeah. I think having predator wise would just let you negate the check.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Ellie, you have studied extensively about the predators beyond the wild country. And between the flashes of lightning and the glimpses you can get across these rolling hills, that red fur and the long, fluffy tail that is now just drenched in wet rain. Wet rain? What? What kind of rain is
That's
it?
an oxymoron if I ever heard one.
Wow. I'm trying to
That's-
soften this for you. It's a fucking fox.
It's a big
I
fuck.
was gonna say, you might as well just come out and say it.
It's a big fox.
Awesome.
You guys.
I'm literally writing that down in my notes. It's an effing fox.
And it is
It
clearly
hardly seems like the time to be doing that in the middle of the storm.
clearly looking around for any scurrying creatures trying to move across the plains. You guys, now you need to make a nature check to hide from it.
B.
This will, but your aim is to get to the big oak tree, yes?
So would my predator wise help
Yes.
on that?
Yeah, it would be helping dice for you. But you cannot help each other. You can only
So that's
roll your own
I only-
nature.
what's the success thing?
The success? I'm sorry?
Like, do we have a success rate that we need to get?
It's a versus test.
Oh boy.
Why would I hide? I ain't scared.
Blue?
Who's gonna die?
Blue?
Taking a fox. It's like, no, we gotta go.
How does
Right?
the against
He's like,
work?
bring it on. He's ready.
I hear no fox.
What was that?
I said, how would the against work? Because I have nimble to be able to get towards the tree, but I have fearless.
So, you could use Nimble to give you a +1 to your roll, but you could also use Fearless to describe how Amberwind isn't scared of any old fox. He's just gonna rush right towards that tree. He thinks that thing is practically blind in this storm. He's
So-
a Greythorn after all. And then you would take a
Question.
-1.
Okay.
And then,
question.
but you would get a player's turn check for the player's turn. So you'd be able to do
So-
more in the player's turn. Yes.
So I have predator wise, but can I also use let me see. Rational too?
Unfortunately, you already used Rational to help you this session.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. How
Yeah.
about could I use fearless against me? Oh,
Yeah, you could use it against you.
I
get a
just- I'm
player's
trying to
turn
think of How? Yeah, but that would bring me back down to 4 dice.
We use our current nature, correct? Not max.
I'm not gonna use it. I think I'm just gonna stick with the 5 dice.
Yeah, you guys can still use your persona points and the community pot.
Oh, we can use our persona points to.
Yeah,
Bad
if
dice?
you spend one, it's a +1, and you can spend
Okay,
however many you like.
I'm spending 2.
Okay.
That brings me down to 8, so I'm still good. So that
Okay.
gives me
I am
7.
now
Okay.
going
Only has
to-
3 nature because he reduced it by 1 last session.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
What?
This
I'm
is
gonna
this
use
is the
Fearless against me
okay.
because
What?
I'm a psycho.
It's
So I'm gonna
old
use
blue.
1 out of the pot to get it back up to 3.
I have 7 right now, so.
Go ahead and
But
roll.
will you allow me to be 1 with the storm?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright.
The storm is working both for and against you. Oh blue. Oh blue.
Ooh.
Blue don't hide.
Ellie,
Ooh.
not bad.
Lord.
Not bad.
And I have
Pepper-
2 6s in case I need
Pepperjack
to
and
roll them.
Amberwind, how are you guys doing?
Come on!
Pepperjack is going to use 1 persona point and to get a dice. And
Your
Since,
thunder's all I need.
since basically he had to use one of his natures for a big roll during the last time.
Yep.
So his nature's now a 3. So go.
Oh my god. You can reroll that 6 if you need to.
So blue
Ah.
and Pepperjack fail.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
so what was that, a nature
but
check?
Amberwind, yeah, it was.
I had a pass and a fail on that.
Unfortunately, Greythorn, you tie with the fox. That means you have to roll your health
Oh no!
for a tiebreaker.
Alrighty.
Oh no!
The fox is still going to roll its nature to find you. Now's the time if you have any persona points or if you want to use some of the pool's stuff.
We can't help him, can we?
No. Fortunately not.
Damn it.
Abby Gator
Chat,
hopes you
help
don't
us
die.
out. Chat, help
There's
us out.
that.
Chat, help us out.
No, you guys do have lots of like persona points in the community pool and dice. It's up to you guys to say I'm using those.
I'm going to use 1.
All right, you're using one of the dice, right?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Okay,
Get nervous.
it's been removed. Here's the fox.
Oh
Fox got 3. Nah.
no! You can reroll those.
Do you want to
6s.
use a fate point to reroll those 6s?
I will use a fate point to reroll the 6s.
Okay.
Now does that count as 2 fate points? Just 1.
Gibbs.
It's one.
It's too late.
Gibbs.
It's too late.
Gibbs. Don't even know.
No,
Well, I mean, Gibbs, I love you anyways. So,
Oh my
Of
god.
course we do.
I mean, it's just gonna make the starting point of the next goal higher. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
All right, reroll those 2 dice, Amberwind, and then,
Oh my god.
fortunately, if you.
Three again.
All right, so here's something cool. If you use a trait to say I lose this tie, you get 2 players' checks. Do you want to do that?
So on top of the one that Blue already had?
Oh, no,
Okay.
no. Amberwind gave himself -1 for Fearless, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have 2 for the player's turn right now because you automatically get 1. Do you want to take 2 more and say I win?
Sure.
Okay. You guys push forward, trying your best to get to this large oak tree that lies as a safe haven. Ah! I told you not to! Gibbs!
Oh my god!
Gibbs.
Gibbs! Stop wasting your money!
This is not a waste. This is just
Yeah,
making.
it's not.
This is
It's
just
not.
making the upcoming.
I worded that wrong, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This is just making the upcoming
Gibbs!
thing all the more sweeter.
Yeah.
Cute possum is so cute.
I know. I mean, you also get to see the possum and strawberries. I mean, who wouldn't want that?
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Oh, so now I think
Like,
the only
Jesus.
okay. So the only one who
I taught her that. You can
I'm
thank
so
me for
proud that you taught. You're
Yes.
teaching them.
Yes.
All right.
We're-
Unfortunately, here's what's gonna happen. It finds you. Ayami, Ellie is the only one who sort of avoids its gaze, but it clearly sees the lot of you moving through the plains, trying to get to the tree, and it is going to charge at you. It's conflict time.
No.
Oh boy.
All right.
Pepperjack's just like
Can Ellie run back in and help?
honey.
Ellie, if you don't want to be a part of this conflict, you can make it to the tree.
I'm helping.
Okay. Very well.
No, I'm coming back.
All right.
I ain't leaving.
So
I ain't leaving
you,
my team.
I'd say you're able to get to the roots of the tree, and you could start climbing it. But then you look back, and you see that fox is tearing through to get to them. I'm going to be rolling the disposition of the fox.
I see
Foxes.
Pepperjack running
Oh
just
my
running
God.
so slow, covered in like honey because he just tripped over it. He's like, oh, it's so sticky. He's just darting.
And it's so delicious too. You're practically seasoned.
Ellie
Okay,
just shakes her head and she goes, "What did I tell you?"
fox fight. Here we go. I need one of you to use either hunter or fighter to be the captain of this conflict. As captain,
I'm F3 fighter.
As captain, you'll be rolling your fighter or hunter and adding it to your health, whatever successes you get.
Amber has a 4 fighter.
For fighter.
Okay, that would be you. That's all you.
I have the same
Sorry.
fighter, but his health is probably higher because he's not old.
I have the same.
I was
I have the same fighter. I have
Okay,
a 4.
then I guess it comes down to who has the highest health.
I'm only.
I have
Amber has
5
a
health.
5.
5?
But Amber also has a ranged weapon.
I'd say...
Well, okay then.
Yeah.
I mean, hands
Okay.
down.
So let's say, Amberwind, you're going to be the captain for the conflict, alright?
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and say, because you have a ranged weapon and you're the captain, that fits for a +1. You're also getting 3 helping dice from your mice friends. So what is... You're rolling 8 dice, I believe.
Can we help in any way?
You guys are already helping, because you're in the fight. Oh, 4! You have 4
Oh.
helping dice, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I think
So
that's
second.
9.
No, his fight was
Oh my
4,
God.
so it should be 8.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
so... Oh yeah, 4-4. So go ahead and roll. We'll add whatever successes you get to the disposition of the group.
Well, he has what? He has a 5. Do you have a 5 health?
I have
Yeah,
a
It doesn't
5.
go into the roll. It's
that's where the
automatic.
thought comes in.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is it. This is the spring fight. I
Is
was,
the
This
only
is like
other
the
thing-
snake fight. Oh my god.
I was hoping
The
for
only
this.
other thing that I can think of that would end up being able to help is because of the fact that if Amber has range, he would be able to wrap off a length of cloth to the end of one of the arrows. He has a tinderbox. He can light the cloth, shoot a flaming arrow at the fox.
Unfortunately, the thunderstorm is relentless.
Oh,
your
It would
cloth,
negate it.
your cloth
The rain would
would be
negate it, yeah.
drenched.
It'd be hard to light a fire.
Maybe if you survive, you can make a special waterproof pouch.
Maybe.
In my mind, Blue's cloak is sort of water repellent, and they scienced it without telling him.
Hey, I could have scienced it.
All right, let me see what we got. What sort of music do we want?
Oh, I
no.
love this music.
I know, but that one I can never find a good use
Play
for
it.
it.
Play it.
Let's
Play
do maybe.
That's
try
not bad.
Let's try
That's
the
not bad.
unintended one. Nah.
I like both, so.
Let's do this one. All right. Amberwind,
I like the
roll that disposition.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. 8d6, not 8d4.
Here we go, friends. 6. Okay, what's your health?
I have a 5 health.
5 health. All right.
Oh my god, it's 1 below. Holy
Fox
crap.
equals 12. Mice equals 11.
Does tired only apply if you're the captain?
Oh my gosh. Who is hungry and thirsty?
I don't have anything.
Does anybody here have hungry and thirsty? Does
No.
anybody here have tired?
Yes.
No.
It's 10. Does anybody here have any other conditions?
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay. Blue, you're a
How
part of
dare
this.
you.
You're a part of this conflict, and as such, your
Stay
tired
back.
carries
Stay
over,
back.
and the disposition is 10. I'm sorry. Here we go. I need you guys to give me a goal for this fight. The fox's goal. Fox's goal equals snatch up a mousy snack
Oh no.
and run back to my lair.
I think our goal should be to survive this fight and get to the tree.
Or our goal should be to drive the fox off and follow him back to his hole.
What?
Driving him off is
At least
definitely a
look
good
where
thing.
it's at.
Death
'Cause we are
is
supposed to
map
on
things.
the line. Death is on the line.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if we don't
That's-
drive him off, he's gonna kill us.
By the way, you guys are only 4 mice. On the natural order scale of Mouse Guard, you cannot kill this fox by yourselves. It's too
Wait,
big.
So then how are we gonna do that?
You would have to drive it off somehow.
We have to scare it off.
See? Oh my god, it's worse than the snake.
This is it. This is worse than the snake.
Oh my god!
The snake's goal was kind of just to drive people off and just wound them if it wanted to. This fox is going to eat someone if it
Of course,
succeeds.
it had
Of
to
course.
been.
I'm talking from the perspective
Oh, hi,
of Blue, whose old bones haven't failed him yet.
Alright.
Are there any reeds nearby?
Ben, I love you! Kiss me! I'm sorry. It's for someone in chat. Go forth. What was the question?
I said, are there any reeds nearby?
Reeds, unfortunately you are in the plains, so only some tall grass and dandelions?
Would I be able to curl a blade of tall grass to be formed slightly like a reed, so that it would whistle if attached to an arrow?
Maybe.
Sort of like-
it would take
sort of-
take your action when we come to the conflict, yes. But
Because I was wondering, because if I could actually do it, it would be he would try to aim sort of like the sound of like a hawk.
ooh. Alright, that's a good idea. You'll have to do it as an action once we get into the conflict. But right now,
I just
need-
wanted to know if it was possible.
it's definitely possible. I want one of you guys to type the goal of the patrol into the chat, and we will begin. The fox's actions have been chosen.
Oh god.
You guys have 3 actions in this first volley. You need to choose who's going first, then who's going next, and then who's going last. The 4th mice will not go until the start of the next volley. Remember, this is a fight with an animal. Attack is with fighter and hunter. Defend is with nature or lore mouse. Feint is also with fighter or hunter, but maneuver is with nature or lore mouse. Remember that. Your goal is to bring this thing down to 0 disposition while losing as little of your disposition as possible.
What order are we going in, first of all?
What was that?
What order do we go in? Like,
That's for you guys to decide.
Okay, 'cause
So who's sitting out?
For this volley.
Yeah.
Blue is all for setting for that charge. This halberd.
Okay, so you want
so
him to be
you
first?
wanna attack?
No, I'm going to attack.
I'm thinking Ellie's gonna sit out because the fact that she had to run back and
Ooh,
help, so
good
she
point.
might be a little out of breath. So
I know
That sounds
Pepperjack's
good.
ready to
yeah,
defend his fellow mice, so he's
yeah. So
gonna ready his axe. And he's ready to swing.
Okay. So, what is your actions? Or what are your actions, rather?
Are you going to attack with Pepperjack, or are you going to defend?
I think I'm gonna attack.
You also want to think about what the fox is
I'm
going to
very
do.
good at
I'll
defending.
defend then.
Yeah, my defense
so we
is-
can help, right?
Much lower.
Yes, you are getting 2 helping dice for your action. Unfortunately, because you're not in this volley, Ellie, you cannot help.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Next
but I was just,
volley, you could.
Well, yeah, I was just making sure for the others if they wanted to help.
I would think defend first, attack second. So I go first and defend by setting for the charge with the halberd. Because
Okay.
that's not something you want to run into.
Be
Yeah,
right back, I gotta let my dog out.
Okay.
And then you can attack.
I think that's good.
Okay, so what's the third one gonna be?
Thinking he's going to charge into your halberd. You're gonna set to receive him, and then I can just hop on him and just try to like catch him like right on one of the back paws.
I wish I could use my wings.
Hmm.
Picture.
Alrighty. Oh my gosh, I'm in a Sims game. Yay.
Haha.
Thanks, Saberwolf.
Was it for defend?
So what do you think? What do you think for our goal? Should we try and drive off the fox and then try to follow it back?
That could be a part of your goal, yes.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
we are supposed to map it out.
Yeah, I think so. I think we should
We
do
are.
that.
Alright. So your goal, make sure to type it in, is to drive this fox away and then follow it to its lair, correct? Okay. So, here's what's gonna happen. Do you guys know who's going first and what action they're taking?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody's ready. We're ready to get into it, right? First action. Who am I going against right now? Who are you?
Me.
What are you doing?
I'm defending.
I'm attacking.
Ah!
Alright, here we go. Oh wait, the fox actually
Okay.
has special weapons.
What do I roll for defense?
Oh, son of
Is it
a-
fighter?
Unfortunately, it can only be nature or lore mouse.
Okay, nature it is. But I get
Alright.
+1 from my helmet, so. Yeah.
That's true. And we need to look up the fox's weapons. Go ahead and roll whenever you're ready. While I look up the fox.
And 2 helping dice right now?
For now, yes.
You don't forget the pool. You can use the pool, and can you use a persona point?
He can use whatever he likes.
So, don't forget that too.
I'll use Fearless to help.
Sword. Okay.
This one.
Did you already use that this session?
Yes. Blue Knight Scarlet.
What?
Okay. Force of successes. Successes. Okay. 6. The fox is bigger than you anticipated. It barrels through your measly defense and immediately starts snapping its jaws and slapping Old Blue across in the mud
Oh
to
my
get at the rest of you. You guys take 2
No.
damage. You are at 8.
My
Next-
mouse split.
Oh god.
No!
Who's next? Who's next? What-
Me.
What are you doing?
It's Pepper's just running out and just trying to like bury his axe right in that back paw.
That's an attack, right?
Yes, it's an attack.
Alright, it is trying to maneuver. So this is these are independent of each other, actually. So... Oh no, they're versus
What?
tests. They're versus tests. They're versus tests.
What to say?
So, here is the fox's roll. 4 successes. It is your turn to roll, sir.
All right.
What will you be doing?
Can I use my fearless?
You can.
Oh, yes. I will use that. Alright, so I'm at 6. And I will use 4 persona points.
Ooh. You got a lot of persona points, don't you?
I had a lot of persona points.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got
Not
tons.
anymore.
Alright.
How many
It's
do you
tough.
have?
So, okay. I'm at 10d6.
Wow.
5.
Oh.
Ah, you do 1 damage. 8 to 11.
Oof.
You're able to. You can see it's trying to like circle around you guys as it's as another flash of lightning beams across the sky, and you sort of. What's your fur color again? It's sort of like a.
It's like a gray with like a white undercoat.
All right, that you're
We're just
now,
like, over here, you big dummy! Boom! And I just catch him right in the back leg.
Exactly. Oh yeah, it catches him off guard. He was looking to give a killing blow to Blue, but now that your weapon is buried in its leg, it sort of barks and turns around to snap at you. They're able to dodge away. Amberwind,
All right.
what are you doing?
I was looking at that whole thing with the distraction of trying to make an arrow sound like a hawk or something like that. Something
Yeah.
bigger than a mouse.
It would probably be a maneuver. So you would be rolling your maneuver, and your bow actually gives you +2 on maneuver. So you're getting +2 from your weapon, +2 from your mice in the volley. Is there anything else you'd like to use? This will not do damage, by the way. It's going to set up the next action.
Let's see. So I would have 4 right now.
I forgot to mention he's fainting. So these are independent of each other.
What?
The fox is
Oh
going
boy.
to do true damage.
True damage.
Let's see. I think I will put...
Thunderstorm wise. Ready.
Would patrol guard wise be able to help whatsoever?
Are you a patrol guard?
I have patrol guard wise, and I am a guard mouse.
How would knowledge of patrol guards help you in this situation? Tell if you can lure me that, then maybe.
Well, being from Flint Rust and everything else, and all of the adventures that Amberwind's already had on his voyage to become a guard mouse, he's always been willing to listen to stories. It's one of the reasons why he got involved with the cartographers and everything else. He wanted to be a scout for the guard mice. So he
Alright.
would end up being able to hear the stories of everything that the patrol guards, as they were coming back to the bases, were telling about their different adventures and everything else. And since he's fearless, he wasn't quivering in a corner listening to the stories. He was like the 5-year-old watching an anime or a horror movie, sitting there going, and then.
Alright, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to name me a friend. And they will be your patrol guard.
I am a patrol guard.
What is this mouse's name?
I am too.
And it cannot be anybody in
Oh.
the patrol. Tell me his name. Or her name.
It is a her
Mm-hmm.
named Ginger.
Ginger. She was in your patrol, and she would not stop bragging about this one fox. She told you that they have a very great fear of hawks. And as you arm yourself, crafting your the arrow that will hopefully try to dissuade it, you watch as this fox barrels through Old Blue, lashes out at Pepperjack as he swings his axe, right? His axe at it.
Yep.
Oh, that means you got an extra success because of an axe. Okay, so it's at 10 actually.
Sweet.
You need to roll,
Sweet.
Amberwind. You must roll. I will roll as well. 3 successes.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
this is so.
So,
Ah.
10
We're chipping at him. We're
This
chipping
is
at
so
him.
nerve-wracking. I can't.
X equals 10.
I can't.
Mice equal 5. Alright, you have 4 successes. Here's what you can do. Maneuvers can be used in several ways. They can be used to give your opponent a disadvantage, which is a -1 on their next roll. That costs 1 success. You could also give the next mouse up in the volley a +2 dice. That costs 2 success. For 3 successes, you could disarm the fox of one of its weapons. It currently has 2. One of which is its fangs, which act like swords. That means it can get a +1 to any roll it decides for this conflict. I chose attack.
Rip.
So you can disarm that, so it can't
And
use
you're
that
like-
anymore. Say what?
You're starting to lag and kind
you,
of get
like,
glitchy.
totally just, like, yeah,
There you
Little
go.
bit.
It's better now.
a little bit.
Much better.
I
Is
thought
good?
it was
Is
mine
good?
because I'm
Yeah.
having issues because of the
Much better.
weather. So if I go out, that's why.
Oh wait, it only has one weapon. Snapping Jaws.
Blue.
So it could actually, you'd be disarming a spear and a sword at the same time if you decided to do that.
But that would end up taking me down to 1 success left.
Which you could use to hinder it in its next turn.
I think that I will try to make the fox basically gumless.
Oh, but no, this is with your read idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's if you disarm it, it is not going to be as vicious. It is going to be keeping an eye on the sky, and thus will not be using its long, snapping jaws as a weapon anymore. It's rather going to be trying to beat you guys into submission, or just grind you into a meaty pulp if it can. But it's going to believe that there's a hawk in the sky. Okay,
I
so
think I will try to disable it because we're trying to get it to run off. We're trying to drive it away. So using the hawk idea to try to get it to run or try to be more distance away from the mice, distracting it might be a really good idea.
this works. So you're going to remove its weapon. You're also going to hinder it for its next action. But it is still going to do damage to you.
Okay.
So Pepperjack, as you're being beaten into the ground by this fox's paws, and as it's literally like giving you this bap, 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 bap. There's this like it's scarier than that. I know,
That was pretty good.
but
Dang! Someone
and
clip
following
that,
that
please.
is a crash of lightning that makes all of you just sort of jump. Amberwind, it appears your maneuver has worked, but the fox is just as eager to get this fight done with and carry off its prey. Now, it's the third volley. Ayami, Ellie is first.
I can jump in.
Ayami, Ellie is first. Old Blue is next, and then it's
Uh.
Pepperjack. You guys need to figure out your actions now.
So, I mean,
The
do you
fox
think
is
we should
ready.
Attack first.
Pepperjack wants to attack.
Remember, you have to go in that order. Ellie, Blue,
Yeah.
Pepperjack.
I mean, she's just got back, so I think she's gonna attack and try and disarm
I'm
him
gonna
with
just
his
say for the
claws.
first.
What?
Sorry to say, Blue is terrible at feinting and maneuvering. So he has to fight or defend, or attack or defend. Those are really only his good options. Because halberds give you negatives on the other two.
So you're good at attacking? Is that what you're telling me, or?
Attacking and defending are the only things that Blue's great at.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking attacking, and then you defend.
Pepperjack's just good at attacking.
And then and then we attack again. I'm thinking,
So an attack, defend, attack.
yeah.
Mm.
Because I'll attack because I don't think the fox knows I'm there yet, so I may be able to surprise him. And then I can, and then you can defend in case he does attack. And then, we can attack again, to try and, disarm him once and for all.
By
So,
defend,
Fallen, we're
defend.
gonna do attack, defend, attack this time.
Are you all okay with that?
So,
Yep.
I mean,
I think so.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So, could I use my Predator Wise to help me this time?
Use that to help.
So I
And-
have. So what am I rolling?
It has to be
I have-
fighter or hunter.
I have fighter.
Okay.
I have 3 fighter. Plus my
Alright.
Predator Wise, so that's 4.
The fox is
Can I
also attacking,
use-
by the way.
Wonderful.
These are independent of each other.
Can I use Fearless?
You've already used Fearless to help you, I think, today. Have you? No, wait, no. You can use it.
No, I use Rational.
That's right. Alright, so you can use that to help you.
5.
5. Do you want to use any more Persona points? Anything like that?
Um.
Dice from the community pool?
I'm gonna use. How many dice do we have left for the community pool?
I think there's a 9, and then there's 12 persona points.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna use one of my own persona points.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use 2 of the community pool.
Okay, so don't launch into those too much because we need to defend hard. We're low on.
Oh,
Health.
okay. Then I am only gonna use 1.
Oh, we got
so
what,
7.
12 you said?
Yeah,
There's more than enough.
It's 10 to 5 right now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We need to get him down
Well,
hard.
Probably better off dipping into the pool.
Yeah.
Or into your own if you got a lot
That's
of
what I'm
persona left
doing.
and
I'm
really
dipping
give
into
him a
my
good
own,
one.
but I'm also dipping into the because now I'm down to 7 persona points. So
Just go. Pepperjack's down to 2. Like, this
So I have
fox
8.
can freak us
well, I
out.
have 8. I have 8 die right now. So
We're gonna need a big hit on him. So get as much in there
I
as you
think I'm
can.
good. I think 8. I think I'm good. So I have 8. So I'm rolling 8.
Okay. I'm rolling 7. I want you to go first.
Hold on, I gotta copy paste the thingy. You need to go first.
Alright, fine. Okay,
Oh man, this is gonna be interesting.
okay.
It really could end here.
I know, right?
No, it can't. It's only 2.
Yeah! By 1.
Alright, so no. They're both attacks. So they're
Okay.
independent of each other.
Okay, but I still beat you by 1, so what does that mean?
That means I do 2 damage and you do 3.
7 to...
Could I
Three.
reroll
7
that
to
6?
7 to 3. Yes, you
Can I
can.
re-
That'll cost a
Wait.
fate point.
Yep, I'm okay. I'm aware of that.
Okay.
I'm down to 3 of those. but
All
that's
right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Just roll 1. That explodes.
I
Keep
got
rolling.
another 6.
Well, again.
Roll it again.
Oops, I rolled that wrong.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll once more.
Yeah.
All right. Suddenly,
Yeah.
the tide
Yeah!
the tide turns 4 to 3. All right.
Yeah!
So,
Oh my god.
Ellie, what weapon do you have?
I have a spear.
All right. Tell me as you run screaming. Well, I don't know. Tell me what happens as you attack this fox as it is beating down your friends.
So she's gonna be like, leave my friends alone, and she's gonna like dart in and like spear race, and she's gonna like fly onto that fox's back, and she's just gonna bury it into him.
Alrighty. So you are on top of this fox, right between its shoulder
Oh yeah,
blades.
she
Your
is not. She
spear
is not having it.
whack right into its neck, and it begins to buck wild. It is time for the next action. Who's next? Blue?
Defend!
Maneuver! 4 successes.
Alright.
I think defend and maneuver are separate from each other, so you'll be getting some health points back. it looks like.
Would the fox be at a disadvantage because he has me on his back, or no?
No, he wouldn't.
Okay.
Alright.
It's a really big fox.
He's a big
He
boy.
probably doesn't even feel me. Just
Don't forget, you can use persona points and dice from the community pool.
I've got nature
Depend on-
3, then +1 from the halberd, +2 helping dice, or 3?
2. Only
Are we
2.
all in it now? As a
Sorry?
stock? So we're not all in it yet.
Yeah, because someone else is in a different volley. So only 2.
Six before I do anything. I'm going to. Basically, what Old Blue's going to try and do is start yelling at this thing and insulting its technique.
There you
Try and
go.
get its attention as he weaves out into a worse part of the storm to try to use it to his advantage to defend himself better.
Oh yeah, a really muddy spot.
So yeah, so he's using his thunderstorm wise to kind of be like, yeah, up into the rain, and then I'll use some dice from the pool. So how many are in the pool still?
There are 9 dice in the pool, and 12 persona points, which can be used to tap your nature, or add +1 to your dice. Or +1 to your roll.
let's use one of my own persona points and 2 of the ones from the pool. You
Okay.
get +3, so that's 10 dice.
10 dice. Good.
Nice.
Well done.
Nice.
All right. If this goes well, you guys will be really full of hit points.
Yeah.
5. So
Nice.
you recover 5.
Ooh,
You guys are
look
up
at all
to
them
8.
sixes.
You guys are up to 8. The fox is up
Yeah.
to 3.
Can we
Okay.
go over what we started with, though?
You cannot. You cannot go over what you started.
Why?
Well, we started with what, 9?
Yeah. No, 10.
Yeah. We started with 10. It's not
10.
It's not worth re-rolling the 6s then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's not.
All right. From here, it is Pepperjack.
Yes.
All right, Pepperjack, let's do it. You and me, buddy.
All right.
By the way, this fox used the maneuver to give it a +2. You're getting a -1 as well, okay?
A -1. Okay.
Why?
Because it's maneuver. It got 4 successes, so it uses 1 success to hinder,
Okay.
and then another 2 successes to give itself a +2.
Man.
So I got 2 helping dice.
Yep. What are you doing, by the way? The fox is attacking!
Oh boy. I'm also attacking.
Ah!
Yeah. And,
this is gonna be interesting.
And I'm gonna spend 1 persona point of my own.
Okay. Anything from the pool?
How many D6s do we have left in the
We have
pool?
9, and then we have 12 persona points, which can
12
be
persona
used for
points.
D6s.
I'll
Well,
use-
them.
Oh, what is this disposition right now?
Its
Oh,
disposition
goodness.
It's
is
a 4.
4.
Oh
4.
goodness. I'm gonna use 2 persona points from the pool.
Alright?
Pepperjack is trying to be as heroic as possible right now.
Okay. Are we ready?
and I'm using my axe, so I think that gives me an additional success.
Immediately upon rolling, yes.
So,
So-
like, Blue's basically like defending, and Pepperjack just comes up. He's like, "Get away from that old timer!" And he's gonna try to catch it like right on the snout.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah, so here's what I think happens. The fox used its maneuver to sort of like go for old Blue, but Blue, you let it right to a really muddy patch, so it immediately slips and falls.
Yes.
But it uses that to its advantage as Pepperjack rushes up to deal what he hopes to be a finishing blow.
Okay, here we go.
I will roll. That's still not good. That's still not good.
No.
Can I spend a fate point to reroll the ones?
No. Fate points cannot be used to reroll ones. Oh my god. You
Got 3.
don't forget your automatic one.
what automatic one?
It's 4.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I
so
get-
it's
yeah,
4!
that's right, my
Oh my
axe.
god!
It's 4.
You win, sort of.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Axel,
Axe.
the lifesaver.
Yes.
Axel, the
Axe.
life. Axel,
Oh
Axe.
my
Yes.
god.
And
Okay.
as this is all happening, you know, the taunt that Blue was tossing out, he's gonna be like, "I've seen rocks more cutting than you old fox."
Oh my
Mean,
heart. I can't
mean,
take this,
mean,
man.
mean.
I
Okay.
can't.
Pepperjack
My
just does like
heart.
this leap that he thinks is really high and cool, but he only really like jumps very little because he's like so fat, and he just like jumps in midair and just like whacks the
Oh my
fox right on the
God.
nose.
To make it less heroic and more hilarious. In the
Yes, it's more of like he thinks he jumps
You do
like really
realize,
awesome
though-
in midair, but he
you
just
do
really
realize-
slides on the mud and whacks it.
You do realize though that we didn't accomplish our goal because we just killed it.
No, you don't
No.
kill it. You can't. It's impossible.
Our goal wasn't
Oh,
to
that's
kill
right.
it.
Duh.
For 4 mice, you cannot kill a
Okay.
fox.
Yeah, and our goal wasn't to kill it; it was to drive it off and then follow it.
Okay,
back.
but here's the problem. You guys ended the conflict with
Oh
3.
my god.
So this is a dire situation because it has to be a major compromise. So here's what is going to happen. Here's what must happen. You guys are able to get your goal. You're able to drive away the fox, and you will. I'm not sure if you will find where it lives. That's on the table. But because it was a major compromise, you won a very narrow victory. You have to grant me, the fox, a nearly accomplished goal before Pepperjack ended it for me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off this action music.
God.
And
Oh boy.
we're going to.
Ellie's still on its back though,
Yep.
Blues will take it.
I am.
so we would be able to follow Ellie to find where the fox lives.
Whee!
Well,
That's it.
is
I'm
That's a good
fun.
thinking.
point. Okay, that's a good point.
This is fun.
I'm also
Okay.
thinking the fox could take one of Pepperjack's arms.
No.
Here's the thing.
No.
We have to
No!
think. We have to.
Defend
No.
it.
Here's the thing. It did want a mousy meal. I could give you guys. This has to be a major twist.
Blue will give it a leg. If he has to.
So here's what's gonna happen. Here's what can happen. I'm going to use this to a powerful degree because you guys were brought down to 3. If this went on another volley, you probably would have lost. So what I think is, Pepperjack, in this final moment, you will be able to deliver that finishing blow to the fox that makes it think, I'm out. This isn't worth it. But everybody is going to get the tired condition. Everyone. And here's what is going to happen.
I can deal with that.
Here's what is going to happen. You either... You're all... Now, that's a good point. Ellie is still on its back with the spear. Ellie, you'll be able to ride it all the way to its lair, and you can make your way back to the patrol.
Okay.
And it won't bother you. But,
Okay.
here's what I need. I need Old Blue, and I need Pepperjack. You two need to come to a decision right now. If I do what I want, and I get that mousy meal, that means I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to permanently remove your fighter and your health by 1 for one of you.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm gonna... Actually, no, because this was a major compromise. It wants a mousy meal, so... What I think is,
I have
yeah,
a
for
quick
one of
question.
you. Yes, question.
Because Amberwind has rations on his list of items.
Yes.
It wants a mousy meal. That doesn't necessarily have to be a mouse.
I think I have food too.
But it is a major compromise, so I think that mousy part should be a part of it. Amberwind, if you could be a part of this too if you want. I need one mouse to come up and say, I am the one who loses my arm and a good chunk of my torso.
Oh
Blue will do
my
it
god!
if it can be a leg.
If it can be a leg, you just want that peg leg, you fucker. That's all you want. This is a victory for you.
He wants to be the pirate mouse.
He does, he
Yes,
does.
It's just fitting.
Just
with
let
his
him be the pyre mouse. He'll be happy. We'll all be happy.
Okay, here's what I'll do. Blue, if you really want that to happen, yes, it can be you. But here's the thing. It was Pepperjack who dealt that finishing blow, so I think Pepperjack is the first one to decide, yes, I will take that on. I will lose my arm and a big chunk of my torso, my health, and my fighter will be reduced by 1.
Oh, Pepperjack does. That is part of his.
You will also
his
get
belief
it.
is
You will,
to protect it. So he definitely does it.
No!
Pepperjack, you are getting a new trait.
Oh my
This
God.
trait is 1 arm.
Right.
And it's a one-handed axe, right?
And my health goes down. Yeah.
Will be
Oh,
now.
My health goes down by 1 and my fighter by 1.
yeah, that's what happens. Everybody,
Done.
you can
Cry,
take a pass on your
Not okay.
You could take a pass on whatever skill that you rolled during this fight, if you like. Or a failure. You could take that as well, whichever one you need.
Gonna pass.
Alright. The fight is over. The conflict has been
I'm literally about
decided.
to cry right now. I'm not kidding you.
Pepperjack, that blow shaves off a good portion of that fox's muzzle. And you can see the gums underneath. And Tooth has also been loosened, one of its canines. But then immediately, when you land, there's nowhere else for you to go but in. And with that whistle coming down now, because it went up and now it's coming down. That second screech makes the fox's eyes widen, and it pulls away right when it has its teeth on you. And you don't come loose instantly. Instead, Ellie, you watch in horror as Pepperjack is picked up, and then he's carried with you for a little while. But then, amidst the pelting rain and the cracking thunder, it thankfully deafens that sound of his arm and a good portion of his torso coming free. And he drops to the ground and rolls in the mud. And you ride.
Ellie screams.
You scream.
I'm screaming like she is screaming in horror.
And Blue's just gonna basically tail him until he comes loose, and then immediately come to his side and be like, "It's all right, boy. It's all right, boy. Don't look. Don't." Kind of hold his head back so he doesn't look what's happened, and just start tending to it because he does have healer.
Oh my god.
He does. Amberwind, what do you do?
I'm trying to figure out what would be useful since I don't have anything medical to try to help him. And
Now, here's the beauty of this. Pepperjack and Ellie, you have one player's turn check each.
Well, I'm riding
Axel,
on the
I
fox,
think you have
so...
2, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Oh,
Amberwind
I'm
has
riding on the
4.
fox.
Amberwind has 4. Oh, by the way, Pepperjack, this counts for injured as well, so you are also injured.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I forgot to give you that. So now it is the player's turn. Ellie, you ride the fox for maybe a couple minutes before it comes to this
I hate you so much.
this grove of blackberries, and it seems there's a foxhole right inside this little grove of blackberries. It's just outside the plains, and you drop off and make your way back. That is where it's den
I
is.
immediately go to
And then you make it back.
Pepperjack's
Yeah.
side, and I like when I come back, and I say, and she's just like, bubbling over tears, kind of like I was, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry."
Pepperjack, you are in pain. You're blinded by this sharp, oozing that is in your side. rain
Pepperjack's
is
just
not
trying
helping.
to like tell old Blue, just try to tie it off or burn it.
Blue, there's nothing to tie off.
Oh no. There's nothing to fix that except time and lots of like
I need a healer check.
medicine.
I have healer,
You could.
so I can try to tell him what
Hold
to
on.
Don't you know the
Blop,
doctors
blop.
make the most patients?
do. I could just try to tell him what to do.
I think that's
Amber
okay.
does
Yeah.
have the tinderbox, so he could use that to help to.
I also have
Here's-
flint and steel that you could grab, just cauterize it.
Start firing the thunderstorm.
What? Noodle, what do you want? Noodle! She's just flailing off screen.
I am too. I'm
First things
flailing on
first.
screen.
They're flailing too. My goodness. So,
Ah.
First
I
things
need a
first,
healer check. I think it's obstacle 5.
Blue's gonna be
Oh my
grabbing a
God.
leaf,
I
dragging
think-
it up under Pepperjack, and getting him out of the rain.
Yeah, you guys need to get Pepperjack away
Getting
from
him to the
here
tree.
and under the tree.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need a health check. Because it's raining, the
who?
thunderstorm. There's
From all of us.
This is a hill! This is a hill! From whoever's
well, I
dragging
would have made
Blue.
that though.
Right?
Right?
Amberwind does have labor.
Okay, so here's what I want.
He does.
I want you to roll Laborer, Amberwind, to sort of pull and transport him into the shelter of this tree, because he cannot walk.
Can I use Paralyze to make sure nothing else is around?
Yes, because this tree is probably a hot spot right now. So I'd say yeah, you can help with that. Blue, how are you helping?
Helping the survivalist to make him this little like cot to put him on.
Oh,
God.
good.
And then
Nice.
Thunderstorm Wise to make it so it's a little bit wrapping him up, maybe.
Okay, so this is one check going to get Pepperjack under the tree. I need you to roll Laborer. It's going to be obstacle. Oh no, you're chubby.
Pepperjack. I'm a little chubby.
Hey, maybe that helps.
Pepperjack does have rope in his gear.
Rope.
Amberwind does too.
Actually.
Perfect.
Now here's the thing.
I have
Pepperjack needs to give helping dice, so we'll say he groggily says, "I got rope," and you can use that. Okay, so that is 3 helping dice on your Laborer check.
Alrighty.
Obstacle 3.
And I am going to go ahead and pop one of my persona onto that because Pepperjack is that important. And there we go.
Oh my god. You can roll that 6.
Yep, I will pop a fate.
Can he do it? Yes, he can! Oh man, the mud is literally doing everything in its power to make this as difficult as possible. Pepperjack, everything is a daze. Rain keeps smashing against your body. Every drop is another wave of pain that wraps your entire body. Amberwind, you are able to drag him into the shelter of this tree. And thankfully, there's a little spot that's sheltered as well, away from any predators that might be roosting up above. Pepperjack
just says, Pepperjack just says, "Good thing my cloak is already colored red."
How dare you say that?
Alright.
Mice on a ship get over much worse than this. You should have met Nobby Pete. He had peg legs and peg arms.
Wow!
Insight check?
Hey, he needs to be resting. He needs his energy, guys.
He's bleeding. So what I need right now is oh, you gotta pass on that labor, so make sure you mark that down. Pepperjack, tell them what to do.
You're gonna need to cauterize the wound.
And then,
You gotta make the fire. I have flint and steel.
He's right.
It's in my backpack.
The natural science.
Who's got healed
Because we
up?
don't have
Just
anything
me.
to tie it off unless we rip off our cloaks.
So is Blue the only
Oh,
one that has healer, other than Pepperjack?
I have healer.
that's so symbolic if you do that.
Can I do that?
What color is
It
your
would be a
cloak?
lot. It would be a lot less painful to stop the bleeding. And
I mean,
then
you
once
guys,
we get back
that,
to
like,
Tapper's
you
Point,
don't have any bandages on you. Cloaks are all
but I
you
could
have.
rip the cloak.
Yeah.
Amber has rope and he has a bedroll.
Before we get into more of
That's a
how we're
bedroll,
fixing it,
though.
let's actually try to fix it.
Well, it's still 6
Pepperjack
yeah.
actually has a tent as well.
Wow, so you guys can
How would that-
construct the tent. Oh my gosh. So-
And he has a tent in his gear.
Oh my god. Okay, so Pepperjack, you need to make the healer check to sort of like let them like do this.
Who's your healer?
My healer is 2,
Same here.
and I'm very good at it.
Okay, now hold on. Who wants to do the healer check? Pepperjack or Blue?
I think it's better that he doesn't do the healer since he's the one laying.
Yeah,
on the
I'm
ground.
missing the armor.
He can help. He can
I
help.
mean, you know.
I'll help you by just kind of telling you, grab that or that.
'Cause he's
Ellie.
injured and tired right now, isn't he?
I am.
What?
I'm
I'm
gonna
into
say
that tire.
you can use your cloak as helping dice.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody put up the tent. We'll use that for one of the helping dice. So we can put up the tent.
Amberwind, how are you helping?
Amberwind has his tinderbox, he has the bedroll, and he has rope.
I'd say all of that gear combined would help in this check, so that's another +1. Blue, you have 5 dice. Do you want to use anything else from the community pot? Or
Everything we can.
everything you got? Wow, well, how many is that? How many do you think you'll need?
I don't know how many are in there.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus. Okay, so
Oh.
here's the thing.
Don't use all of that on
People.
Pepperjack.
The
I
community
have-
Oh, no.
must come together. Okay, unfortunately, I can't find recovery. Where's recovery? But
I
count.
have an idea.
What is that?
So when we I know this is like far fetched from now, but I want to kind of say it before I lose track of it. I should write down.
Mhm.
So when we get back to town, can Ellie try with oh god, what's his name? The head scientist. What's his name? Uranus.
Urianos.
To try and construct some mechanical arm
Maybe.
for Pepperjack.
You'll have to figure out and use a player's turn check to get there. Or
Okay.
when you get there. Right
Yeah.
now, it's going to be obstacle 4 to fix that injured condition, Blue.
Okay, so we've got 5 dice so far. It's obstacle 4, you said?
Yes. Because this is unlike... This is a heavy wound.
Are there,
How many-
Are there at least 3 dice in the pool? If so, let's use 3.
Okay, yeah, there's 3. Do you want to use some persona points as well?
We have more persona points than we do.
I don't have very many myself, but I have more fate points, so I might hold those for rerolls if possible.
Okay, so you're just going to take 3 dice from the pool. And that's going to be it, right? You do need 4 successes.
It's 4 successes. That's 8 dice so far. Then.
It's a 50-50 shot.
Save Pepperjack! Hashtag save Pepperjack!
He's fluffy, he's chubby. 5 successes. Alright. Pepperjack, erase that injured condition, please.
Awesome.
Yay!
That's
Oh
bad.
my
Injured is a bad condition to have. Pepperjack, the rest is a daze. You're semi-conscious through it, but by the end of it, some fur is gone, and you're like that bit of you is like covered in Ellie's cloak. Ellie, you probably have lost about half your cloak trying to make bandages with it.
I don't care.
Then,
Yeah, it's like
I
literally
honestly
like
don't
it's
care.
like old. It doesn't
Honestly-
even go around your shoulders anymore.
Yeah.
Okay,
basically,
so
Even
Blue's
care
going
at
to be taking
this
his
point.
halberd blade and detaching it and heating it up and using that to cauterize the wounds.
yeah,
So it's going to be big, like, square lumps that of cauterizing each time.
Yeah, and then she's gonna use her cloak to wrap it up to make sure that it stays clean so that it doesn't
And-
get infected.
After he's done cauterizing, we got the bleeding stopped.
Yeah.
And she's put her cloak in there. Blue's going to take off his cloak, which is semi-waterproof. He's going to go soak it a little bit, make it damp, then wrap it around him.
all right.
And
So there's something
Amberwind,
cool on the outside because burns are very bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amberwind from his pack will provide with rations and fresh water.
Snacks.
Ah.
I got snacks.
Yes.
Well, he
That's
just
like
lost
his
a lot of
heaven.
blood.
That's like his
Yeah.
heaven right
He
I
there.
have cheese.
Cheese.
Don't go towards the light.
All right.
Here, have some cheese instead.
So
As he's
that's
sitting there starting to pass out, he's like, "Here's a block of cheese. You want it? You
Yeah,
want it?"
his nose starts smelling. His nose starts smelling once he smells the food. He's like,
Stay awake. Stay awake.
and then he just goes at the food.
good.
Oh my god, a mouse Borg.
Blue, feed him a little bit of his secret stash of salty cheese.
Ellie's
Oh.
gonna make you a mouse Borg.
Please do. Please do. So that's one check down.
I want to.
What do you guys do next?
Get him home.
We have so
need to
many
go
checks.
home.
Okay, so do you guys want to make a
We're probably
Pathfinder
gonna wanna
check?
Wait out the storm.
Yeah, so I think this is going to be a Pathfinder check to get out of the storm.
How much Pathfinder you guys have?
I have 3.
I do as well.
I have I have 2 Pathfinders. Yeah, I have 2 Pathfinder.
I don't think you should be making any rolls at this point.
Listen, Pepperjack is a fighter.
This is going to be obstacle 3 because you already know this area pretty well, I think.
Okay.
Pepperjack can help with Weather Watcher.
No, obstacle 4 because of the thunderstorm.
Which I will use Thunderstorm wise.
There you go. Hey,
Yeah.
that's why you. That's
Axel,
why you're using
do you
it.
have Pathfinder?
So who do we want to roll it? Or can you only use wises on your own rolls? Because if that hits, I should.
You could use it to
That's what
help.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
you
you
have
can use it
to help.
Pathfinder.
He does. Yeah, I think
Oh,
you
it's
have Pathfinder 3.
Oh well, we have 3 too, so that's the max.
I think everybody has 3 at this point. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got it at 2.
yeah.
My scouting's what's better.
All right.
But I get help out your pathfinding with Weather Watcher or Scout.
Scout.
Could
Or
I
Weather
help a
Watcher.
survivalist?
Yes, because it will be. It took maybe about a day to like do all this,
Yeah.
but so it's gonna be
And-
like maybe 2 more days, just because
And
your
I
guys
have
are out
my
here.
cartographer's kit, so I can help with that.
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
There's all your helping dice.
All right.
So 3 helping dice.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Dice are not playing nice.
Do you want to use your or a community persona to go ahead and re-roll those failures?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, we've burned through like half of the dice.
We needed them.
Oh,
All right.
goodness.
So go ahead and re-roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice.
So that's 4.
Success. Not bad.
Thank
All right,
God.
you guys are going to be able to make it back to Tapper's Point
God.
with this thunderstorm just beating you senseless time after time. And upon reaching Tapper's Point, you see standing, always vigilant.
Please tell me it's Blaze.
Well, hi there! What are you
Yes!
doing out there in the rain?
Quick, Blaze, we need help.
Oh, well,
immediately
sure.
Find the city healer. Bring her to the healing hut. He's wounded
And-
heavily.
Should we alert Quincy too?
That's a lot of people to find. Oh, geez.
Amber
You can
can
do
go
it,
to-
Blaze. Blaze,
Amber
you can
can
do
go to
it.
Quincy.
Hey, if you can do it, I can get you some more rations in the mess hall.
And then he sees Pepperjack.
Mm-hmm.
And he is utterly shocked at that moment, because he's never seen a wound like this before.
Yeah, Blaze is one of his contacts.
Yeah,
I don't
and,
think anybody does. I think Blaze is one of mine.
and he is dumbfounded at first.
Yeah,
you
he
see
is.
his jaw go slack.
I know.
And
I think I might need the healer. Blaze.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as he does the dumbfounded moment, Blue's just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, and Ellie kind of like puts on her, like the mouse look face, like the, the puppy dog eyes and everything.
yeah.
She's
And-
like,
Yeah, if Blaze can go get the healer, Amber would be able to use his nimble to run to get Quincy.
Okay, yeah, actually, so this is the player's turn, so you guys get to use your checks however you want. This is also
how many?
Well, right now you use 2, so I think you
Got
have.
back and we got him stable.
5. Oh my gosh, you guys have like 7. No, hold on. 2, 4, 8. So you have 6 left. So right now, Vincent Pepperjack is okay. He is going to survive. You no longer have that condition. But do you guys want to make a circles check to find the best available healer in Tapper's Point?
yes. How many circles do you guys have?
I have 2.
I have 2 as well.
Circles.
Pepperjack has...
Circles, this is a good time to sort of like use the player's turn to sort of get the checks that you need
Yeah.
to level up. certain
Pepperjack has
skills.
3 circles.
3 circles. So maybe Pepperjack, you've been here a while. Maybe you know someone who is really good at healing that is not just Urianos, because right now that's the only guy in Tapper's Point that has healing.
Yeah.
And you told Blaze to go get the healer.
Yeah.
So I want you to give me a circles check.
Could we possibly use him as a contact as helping dice?
Yes, certainly.
Okay. So I have him as a contact, so I can
All right.
go ahead and help you
Let
with
me
that.
see. Let me actually look through the guard mice who are currently in. Oh my god. Oh
I
my
think there was
God.
one who was a healer who was
Do you want to?
known as
Okay,
a
okay.
healer.
So here's the
What?
thing. I need you, Pepperjack. You need to
What?
roll circles right now. You're gonna get helping dice from Blaze, and
Okay.
you're going to get helping dice
From me too.
if you leave him.
If I leave him,
No, if Ellie, you can help too if you leave him where he is,
Oh. And go get.
and go help Blaze find someone or
I'm gonna
find
do
a
that
specific
because
person.
he's safe with Blue and Amber,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go help.
Yeah, this is important. This is important. So go ahead and roll circles at 5.
all right.
You will need 3 successes.
All right.
What are you planning?
Nothing.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Nothing. Just roll for
Alright.
me. That's all I want.
I don't like it. He's calling Noodle over here. I don't like it.
They know.
I'm trying to figure out how I could use my new one-arm trait.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Use it as helping dice.
Okay.
Use that trait as a +1.
All right.
He's calling. I
So
don't like
he-
it.
So
I don't like
he's
it.
Using
gonna
his one-arm trait as a helping
Yeah,
dice.
he's using his one arm to just kind of like hoist himself and just keep pushing forward and just looking for somebody.
Almost. Yes, you. There's relevancy. I promise. I promise
You
there's
better
relevancy.
explain.
All right.
You
Better
have
get
to
explanation in this.
6
I'm at
dice.
6.
6. You need 3 successes. Oh!
Can I spend a fate point to re-roll those
You
ones
don't need to.
You
for?
need 2.
You don't need to.
Oh.
It was 3.
I just needed 3.
Pepperjack.
Yeah.
At some point during
Oh.
your
Yeah.
patrols in Tapper's Point, there was one mouse in particular who was absolutely fascinated by the hardships that wild country mice go through. Not only that, how they were able to survive despite them. And not only that, but they had a penchant for various rituals and healing chants
What?
to aid the weakened spirit of this mouse and bring on their ancestors to aid them in recovering. Tilly Ann Hurd.
What? Oh my God, Noodle!
Tilly Ann Hurd runs in, brought by Ellie and Blaze. They have told you that Pepperjack is in dire need of help.
Ah, Noodle!
Right, okay, so what do you say? What do you do?
Okay, so Tilly charges into whatever room that they're in, and like sees Pepperjack, and she is, oh my god, beneath her fur she is white as a sheet, but she lays eyes on him, and she like gets this determined look on her face and goes very still and goes, all right. What all has been done to him so far? Like, I'm assuming he's been like.
We cauterized it. We cleaned it off,
They've cauterized
and
it?
we
Okay.
They
Put a
wrapped
cloak
it.
over
they
it,
wrapped it in bandages.
and we wrapped him in a
They wrapped it in
damn
a
cloth.
cloak.
So.
Well, a cloak, a guard's cloak, literally.
Yeah, and then we
Ellie's
wrapped him in a
guard
damn
cloak.
cloth.
Oh my god.
No, and then
She
and then
looks
Blue
around
wrapped him in
and
a damn
realizes
cloth.
that people are looking at her, and she realizes, shit, I'm the only person who knows healing stuff in this entire room. And she's like, all right, somebody get me a needle and thread and some proper bandages from the Weaver lady, and she lists off all of these different like ingredients type things. Some of them are a little strange, but you've kind of expected that from Tilly at this point.
Yeah.
And so
Amberwind, you
like,
have Nimble. You should
like,
probably go
these,
get those.
these articles
Amberwind
are
will
brought to her, and she gets to work.
She gets to work.
She
Yeah,
gets to work.
yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah.
he has Nimble, so he should probably do that.
Thanks.
Thanks, Noodle.
Thanks, Noodle.
That was awesome. Oh, I
All
love
right.
it.
Wonderful.
Tilly cameo.
And with Tilly Ann Hurd
Yes!
tending
love
to
it.
your wound, your
I
valiant.
love it.
This is a
I am a very proud
tale for the
mentor.
ages.
I am a
Yes.
very
That
proud
That
mentor.
just made my
She's very
night.
proud. Oh my
That
gosh.
just made my night.
All right. With her chance, with her tending, Pepperjack, you're feeling a little better, and that burn is It's getting better. You're going to be bedridden for a little while longer. That means we have 5 more checks. So what do you guys want to do now that Pepperjack is back at Tapper's Point and seemingly is being taken care of and is healing?
Look, someone take a picture of Vincent's face.
He's on the mend. Oh, it's so sweet.
Someone take a picture of Vincent's face. Hurry!
He's so proud of his student.
Hurry!
Such a proud mentor. He just froze that way.
He said he'll be back.
Okay. But for the rest of you, what do you want to do?
Please tell me someone clip that, please. For the love of God.
I'm so sorry.
That's what VODs are for, right?
Did you clip it?
It seems like he did. Yeah, his video's gone.
Yes. Yeah, he'll be back. He had some internet issues.
So what do the rest of you guys want to do?
Since this seems like a good time, I'm gonna try and train Healer better.
Okay.
I'd like to join.
I think I am too.
Everybody is we need to learn Healer right now. Okay, so here's what I want you guys.
I already have it,
Okay, so
You just want to buff it up, yeah.
Vince is gonna take a little while to get back in.
That's fine. Now here's the thing.
He said that.
Oh, go ahead.
He just said that Pepperjack's gonna pass out on the table.
Boy.
Yeah.
So is everybody doing Healer or what?
I'd like to, yes.
Yeah, I want to as well.
So that's 3 checks for Healer. So here's what I need you guys to do. You need to roll me Healer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be obstacle 3.
I don't have Healer.
I don't either.
Oh, in that case, go ahead and put an X next to Healer in your skill list, and put a. You'll be rolling half your will. Rounded up.
I have one pass on Healer.
Oh, then that means you're on the mend to learn it.
Yeah.
When you test it, and that means pass or fail, it doesn't matter. When you roll it the same amount of times as your max nature, then you learn it.
So how many dice do I learn for? Do I need for that?
Half your will.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome back.
You're back.
My
Oh.
power surge, so
Oh, boy.
Pepperjack just kind of passed out while Tilly was
What caused that? Are you
magic.
having storms or something down there? Or?
No clue.
Okay. Well. All right. So what do I need to roll?
Half your will. Round it up.
So that would be 4.
All right. And obstacle 3.
No checks. Like I can't.
Sorry.
Can I not use a trait or anything?
If you have any left that can be used.
I have fiery. I don't think that would help.
Can fiery be used in as a trait?
I mean,
in
she's so
healing
fired
checks?
up about wanting to learn healing because
She's so
she's
fired
like
up.
helpless. She's very helpless about like she doesn't like feeling helpless.
Noodle had a good suggestion. If you're ordering people around to sort of like learn it, then yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's
yes.
okay.
It's like, you better teach me.
Yeah, Ellie's gonna be like, okay, we all need to learn this so that we basically can do this in the future, and we don't have anything like this happen again.
Hey,
Since
for
Blue has
Amberwind
it, he
would
can
like
help on it.
Amberwind would like to ask Tilly if she can help with the teaching, since she's there anyway.
Tilly will give all of you helping dice.
Hmm.
Damn straight, she says.
I heard it.
They heard it. They heard it. Well done.
Oh, that was great.
I love this campaign.
I hope that picked up. If I heard it, I hope that picked up.
Ooh, blue.
Oh.
Ooh, blue.
Hey,
Okay.
you need failures to move forward.
I know. Fail
Blue.
forward. Fail forward.
Okay, so I don't
Amberwind,
know how many dice I have.
half your will and +1.
So
for
that was 4, so 5.
5
Because
dice.
I rounded up.
Yeah,
How many successes?
3. You succeed as
Yeah!
Because his will's so high.
well.
It's half of your will.
Yeah, it's half
well,
of your will.
I know, but my will was 3. You told me to round up.
And you were getting helping dice. Oh, blue. Did you get helping dice?
Yeah, I used my actual healer because
Oh, I see. Smart on your end. So yes, that is going to be 2 passes on Amberwind and Ellie. Old Blue, you're going to be hungry.
Oh, 2?
No. I meant 2
One for
in total.
Okay,
One for
I was
each.
about to say, I was like, what?
But Blue, you're going to be hungry and thirsty after this.
Am I gonna be anything?
No, because you succeeded.
Okay, I'm still tired.
That means we have.
Ellie's so inclined to just like climb up on the table next to Pepperjack and just sleep next to him.
We had 6 left. That
And keep him warm.
Blaze can get you guys like extra bedrolls so you can sleep in the same room.
Can she do that?
Thanks,
Can
buddy.
Yo, totally.
Yeah, Ellie's gonna climb
Um,
up next to him and she's gonna just like wrap her arms around him to make sure he stays warm.
Be
Because at this
careful.
point she's like so worried about him.
Be careful
Which side of him are you on?
Which side of him are you on?
Okay, come on. Really?
Because
Really?
Ellie
She's
over
a
here,
scientist.
I mean-
she's not stupid.
you might be like, hey, if the wounds bleed, that's okay.
If I,
Okay,
oh man,
she's a
if you
scientist.
failed,
She's not
that's what I
stupid.
would have done. You
No.
would have reopened
She's
his.
gonna hug him very gently, and it's gonna be
okay.
on his good side.
Okay. What other side is there?
I'll fight you on this. Let me tell you.
Okay, so I think we have 2 more checks, and then that's
3.
it.
We had 4. You said we had 6, and we just used 3, so we should have 3 left.
How many?
Because we had 8 total, I think.
Because
Yeah.
Amber had 4.
Yeah, because everyone had 4.
Did I miscount?
Yeah, plus 2.
We've used 6. Have we?
We've used 5.
5.
3,
Okay.
2, 1 to get here.
Oh yeah,
and
2.
to
1 to get here, 1 to heal, 3 to learn heal. So we have 5. So that
Kids,
means we
I
have
could
3
not have
left. You're
said
right.
it
You're
better
correct.
myself.
I've never had this many players turn checks. It's amazing.
Old Blue wants to go try to take a nap, this time in the boat, because
You-
it's a good place to nap.
I'm gonna give you a +1 on this because Granny Lily has spruced it up for you.
She's
Aw.
back.
She's
And
spruced it
there's
up
no
for you.
thunderstorm-wise as well to sleep, because what better time to sleep than during a rainstorm?
I mean, it's so relaxing.
Vincent knows that
It's
all
hard
too
not to
well.
fall asleep in a rainstorm.
So,
It is for me.
what is this? Your 3rd time trying to get rid of tired?
2nd.
Oh my god.
All right,
Oh,
let's see
he's
if it
made my life.
happens.
Alright, it's a health check, right?
Yes. Oh, that would have sucked if you were the one with the -1 to your health permanently.
Oh.
Oh, he's got a
Spend,
6 and 2
spend a
ones.
community fate point to re-roll that.
Oh,
Please. Please.
How many? Just all the failures.
Yes.
The
No,
6.
only one. Only one. I mean, no.
But as my wise, so
Oh, you're using a persona point as your wise then?
that could, if that gives me all my.
Actually, yeah.
Well,
Go ahead. Smash that. Okay, so I'll put back that fate point. Okay, success. There we go.
Yay!
This thunderstorm is exactly what you needed.
Look at that. It
And-
only cost Pepperjack an arm and a leg. Literally.
An arm and a torso.
All right, we have 2 more checks. What do you guys want to do?
Amberwind
Can I-
knows
oh.
that the quest for patrol leader Quincy was to be able to map.
Yep.
So he would like to
Mhm.
try to do up the map. He has cartographer, he has pathfinder, he has the cartographer for tools, and if Ellie tells where the Fox area was, he'd be able to map that out.
You would have to
Done.
do a cartographer check.
Yep.
Done and done. Help in the
so-
dice.
This
All
is
the
going to
help
be obstacle 3 to get this
I'm
thing
helping him.
out. You
So
have
you
1
have help
helping
dice
dice
for
from
me.
Ellie. You have 1 helping dice from your tools as your gear. Anything else?
I can't use any of my traits.
So I'm assuming that help dice comes from my predator wise.
No, it's from actually sort of. You rode on the predator
I was
to
gonna
its
say
lair.
because can I use my predator wise as another dice? But no,
Merle. And you can only help once per check.
I know. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying I can't. But
I could probably use maybe Scout to
If
kind of
if he
see the
comes-
direction that he went off in. I as he took my arm.
And
Well, I
also
would know-
before
no,
that,
I would know
because there's
that, so I
a
don't
tree
think
and
that
the
would
river
help.
and everything else.
Actually,
Because
Well,
this
I would
is
already
the
know
overall
that,
map.
so
This is an overall map of the entire mission that we ended up visually seeing.
yeah.
Exactly.
Everything that we experience, Amber's trying to map it out, just like the
Yeah,
first
and not
mission.
not to negate that, Vincent, but I already would have known that since I went back with the Fox
That's true.
to his lawyer.
okay.
So who helped with what?
So
oh, Blue, your memory is failing you.
I'm sleeping. I don't know what you're talking about.
all right. So I need 3 successes.
Ready and
Dang.
Nice.
4 sixes.
Nice.
Not bad. Patrol Leader
Dang.
Quincy will receive, when he gets a report of the mission, a finely detailed map of the plains, the tree, the fox's den near the blackberry bush, as well as that river that you guys went down or built a boat for a little while.
Can you get a very strongly detailed letter of how very angry Elio is with him?
Possibly. Do you want to write one?
She's gonna be so mad. She'd be like, I can't believe we went out there to risk our lives. One of my best friends lost a freaking arm and a torso because of she is mad.
Okay, so here's what I want to happen.
This is what happens when she's tired.
Do you want to use a roll to do that?
No.
Ah.
Well, okay. What would I have to roll?
Hold on. We have one last check. I think all of you guys need to sort of come together and be like, what do you want to use this check for?
I mean, if you guys want to use it for something
I would
that's
like
actually
to use the
important-
check.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
I
then
would
go
like to try and use it. Pepperjack would like to because he knows they probably just absolutely just scampered through the entire grasslands and forests just to try to get him here as quickly as possible. So he knows that they didn't cover their tracks all the way here to Trapper's Point. So he's going to actually want to ask the Weasel to see if the Weasel can go out there since he's been injured so badly
Aw.
in battle.
Okay,
Isn't she a contact?
she will be. Here's what I want you to do. It'll have to be a versus check against
Versus what?
Drugda.
Blue will definitely help with Hagler.
Yep, I have Hagler also.
I have persuasion. I think
It's going to be.
I have persuader.
I actually have to look.
I can help
You
with
will
persuader.
have to. How do you want to convince her? Persuader or manipulator?
I have Manipulator. I don't have Persuader, so
I
I'll
have-
try
I
to
have
manipulate
Persuader.
her into telling her just how dangerous this fox it really is.
Okay.
And
I still help with
if he came after us, I mean, you're next.
Shit. All right.
Can I still help with
So
persuader?
we need to help each
Mhm.
other. We
Yeah.
can't let him find us.
You totally can't help. So.
Okay.
Let me actually.
Alright, so if Yami's helping with Persuader and everyone wants to help with Hagler, I can help with Orator by making everything sound fancy.
Yeah,
I'll
I
make
love
some
it.
Prose out of it. And
I love it.
Wow!
Wow.
My greatest achievement.
Well,
got
golly!
Got 5 so far.
Human flies over for dramatic effect just
Gosh,
wow.
Can you use a trait possibly?
Up to you.
Do you have a trait to use?
No, I'm out of traits. I've used all of my traits.
no.
Yeah. Could I possibly use a piece of my gear and give her my Firefly lantern?
Ooh.
That's kind of like,
Yes. Yes.
I will do that. I'll just erase that and give her my Firefly lantern. I'm like, it will help light your way, and it's yours if you do it for us.
All right. And now I just need you to somehow get one more success than her.
Alrighty, I'm at 5, so I'm rolling 6 dice.
Yep.
Okay. I will use my last persona point.
Very well.
One more dice.
Why?
Just in
You only
case.
need more
Because
success
this
than her.
Because this one's important.
This is
Okay,
very important.
but you have 5 day. Oh, I guess against her 4.
So
I mean,
I'm
still.
rolling 7.
I wouldn't use it, but okay.
I'm rolling 7. So I actually got a dice for my lantern, or is that a success?
That's also a dice. Yeah, that's a
It's
dice.
Okay. All right. So here we go.
So Drugda, who do you send to go get Drugda?
He goes himself.
No.
He goes wounded.
Ellie was hugging you.
Like-
What is she
All
gonna
right,
do
so
now?
Drugda has her own.
She's like,
She can help Pepperjack. He's got like a little
okay,
crutch.
yeah,
that he's
she's
using.
gonna help him. Yeah, she's gonna help him.
Just
Go
toss
get
him in
her.
a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, mice who are helping have to come with you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just
Yeah.
kind of like with
Ellie's
the tiny
gonna go
crutch.
even if she wasn't
Just
helping.
go.
You know.
All right. Drugda, the weasel hermit, thankfully has sort of moved her station closer to Tapper's Point. It's still a ways away, and it is this small little hovel that she has dug out into this small dead tree, like underneath it, and dead tree trunk rather. And you approach it, and she opens the door, and when she sees you, her nostrils flare, instantly getting the scent of blood, and
Ellie's so ready to fight.
yeah, you notice that she's immediately at attention, but she sort of twitches her whiskers and says, "What do you want?"
Ellie immediately steps up and she goes, "Look, we're not here to mince words with you." And then she'll kind of like she'll give her this look like if you mess with us tonight, there's gonna be hell to pay. And then she steps back and lets Pepperjack
I go.
say what he wants to.
I go. Listen, we helped you with your house. Now it's time for you to repay the favor. We need you to help cover our tracks. They had to get me back really fast, hastily. And there's a fox out there. A big one. And I kind of point at my arm.
Oh,
Follow it.
I go, he's big. It's mean. And if we go down, you'll be next. We just need you to cover the tracks.
she nods.
And he goes, and you can take my Firefly Lantern to help light your way. It's yours, if you'll help us.
You see her paw, bigger than your head almost, hesitate at the lantern, but then she does take it. And in a softer voice, as she leans down, she says, "I can do this task. You should rest." Wait, one moment. She disappears into her little cabin that she's made out of this hollow log, and she comes back out with a tuft of fur that has been sort of woven into almost like a half cape. And she says, "I've met this fox on many occasion. Nasty, and know what he's capable of. I was hoping to finish this, another trophy. Think
Oh,
it
it's
was..."
now got some more missing teeth.
She nods. "Someday, I'll take the rest of him. And I will make a better one. This one, though, will suit you." And she passes it down to you. It is this cloak of red fox fur,
Nice.
taken from the fox's tail. It is going to accompany your cloak. It can be woven in. Now you would have to weave it into your cloak, but you will basically be able to have an extra bit of flair on your cloak that will cover your nasty missing arm.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I was imagining what like the Night's Watch look, the big poofy top.
It's sort of like that, but only on like this side. You think if you wove it correctly, maybe it could fit both sides. Yeah.
Okay.
And then she steps out immediately and walks out into the darkness, lighting the lantern, clattering with all other trophies that she's attained and adorned herself with. And then she stops.
Actually,
Oh gosh, what?
I was gonna say Blue will actually accompany her if she wants.
What? No.
She looks down at you, surprised, and says, "Don't you have a boat to tend to?"
Not until we get some water to put it in.
She knows about the boat.
She chuckles.
Everybody knows about the boat.
Look at you.
And gives both Pepperjack and Old Blue a rather long, deep bow before jutting a thumb in the direction of the plains. He says, "Well, move it, Ophir."
I'm moving.
He just rubbles.
Yeah. He yells
She says,
at her,
"If you
even though
trip
he's supposed to
and
be out of the
fall."
clouds.
All this stuff that happened in the plains, and this stupid flower survives. Still smells like shit.
And she keeps her distance from you because of that flower, oddly enough, and wrinkles her nose at you. But there we go. After this, spring will be nearly over. We have next week
Oh.
the finales
Whew.
for all of the characters in the community who can make it. Tuesday
You
and
do
Thursday
realize-
are going to be massive players' turns where everyone can sort of enjoy Tapper's Point, enjoy the people, the mice, the animals, all of them that they've met, and recount the harrowing missions that they've undertaken to help turn it into the settlement
Pepperjack!
that Gwendolyn wants to be.
Freaking made
Matriarch's
me cry
orders.
on stream, man.
Still standing, still hoping for the scent border to be extended, for Tapper's Point to develop into a proud border town. And that is where we're going to end our session. But not before
Pepperjack!
But not
making me cry
before.
on stream.
we give our players their just rewards.
That's the second time I've cried on stream.
Here we go.
We need to work harder.
Oh, we are going to be jumping on to fate points. So if you, my wonderful players, were able to accomplish your belief or act upon it, as well as your instinct, you would get a fate point for each of those.
Wait,
Who
say
here-
this again?
Yeah, you'd get a fate point for acting on your belief, and another fate point for acting on your instinct.
I acted on my instinct.
I acted on both of them.
Nice.
I did not act
I had
on
my
my belief.
I had my belief. I couldn't do a victory dance. You couldn't see it because I was like fist pumping, and then my other arm was gone.
Somewhere in the fox's stomach, there's a little like
Somewhere.
dazzling,
But we did accomplish our goal too.
and you would get a persona point for that. Next up are the
So-
persona points, and if you accomplished your goal this session, you would receive one.
So I get a fate point as well.
No. You only get a fate point for your belief,
If you act
fate
on
point.
your instinct,
for your
Belief
instinct, yeah.
or instinct.
which
But
I
the-
did.
So you would get 2 fate points, right?
Yes.
Oh,
And then, since you brought up the goal, you would get a persona point if you accomplished your goal. If you did not accomplish your goal, you would receive a fate point instead.
my
Pepperjack
goal
did.
was to drive the fox away. So
That
That's
was
what
the
happened.
combat goal. There's also the additional goal that you had at the beginning of the quest.
Oh, I erased that goal, so I don't remember what it was.
Oh.
I'm gonna say you get
Amber-
a fake
So
point
we're
in
just
that
gonna
case.
say that I didn't.
I'm sure you had one, so we'll give you a fate point just to.
Yeah,
Okay,
Pepper
thanks.
Jacks was to
No, I'm
make
not
sure to
surprised.
cover our tracks.
Yeah, that player's turn check was clutch. Getting
Well-
Drubda to do that.
And Amber's was the map for the
Yeah, Ayami's
Yeah.
goal was
vice
to
captain.
get science stuff while we were out, which she did not get.
Ooh.
What?
You were
You
you were
said that you
gonna.
Was
wanted
to go
to
find
experiment.
sciencey materials out in the field.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was foraging, so I did do my instinct.
Yep.
True.
You just didn't get the
So-
initial goal.
Yeah,
And then finally,
That's okay.
that's fine.
we have our last 3 rewards. We have to decide who gets the MVP award, most valuable player.
I think we all know who that goes to. Let's be honest.
Now hold on. We also have the workhorse award, which goes to the player who carried the burdens of the roles a lot of the time. So we have to figure out who had that critical role that really saved the party. But we also need to wonder who did the heavy lifting for the group during the session.
Well, I think that Pepperjack really took one for the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
He also did that scout test.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking like Old Blue did a lot of the Weather Watcher. He did a lot of the Boat Crafter.
That's true.
And
That's
he
true.
did some really nice. Like he got you guys health back.
So I'm
He did.
thinking
Like
maybe
you
that
guys
one.
might have
managed-
lost if he
So
did
here-
not
He
get
managed,
your health
so-
back.
he managed to
I'm thinking
yeah,
that
to get a
one to
big
Blue,
critical.
and then the other one to Pepperjack. The workhorse one to Pepperjack, and then the
Workhorse.
other one to Blue.
Okay, so we'll give. Oh yeah, delicious. Then I would have you guys being, no, eat me, take me.
pretty much.
Take me
Win
in
My
this
body is
me.
ready.
And then all of a
Quite
sudden you have
literally.
fox mice.
Aww.
The old man just diving
Yeah.
into the fox's mouth. No!
The fox has all the mice in his mouth. He's like, what's happening?
I can't
All
put
the
them
mice.
I
all.
understand.
Ellie and the fox end up running on for a little tryst, having little fox mice babies.
No, she's like holding on with the one hand.
Because
on
after
the
all,
spear.
she is a scientist.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
well,
So she
hey.
could have fox mice babies.
I don't know how that would work. There's
I
only now
wouldn't put it past
when the
Ellie.
only magic in this campaign, in this world, is Old Blue screaming at the sky to
Yes.
rain.
He's the only one.
I'm gonna cut it off there.
Yeah, please do.
Well, there is the healer
Please do.
that came out and started chanting and everything else.
I
that
mean,
is
that's
kind
Oh my god.
Tilly. Tilly's just
Tilly!
that kind of
Tilly!
wonderful thing.
Noodle!
I will need us all to do one last thing.
Okay.
Everybody gets a Persona point for role playing this session because
Yay!
it was an absolute frenzy.
Guys,
What
I'm
did
back up to
MVP
9.
Give? Forget.
Oh, sorry,
I'm at
what?
3 Persona points.
What does MPV or MVP give?
Persona point.
Okay, that's what I wanted. I wasn't sure.
And
Literally,
I actually
though.
have, like, 4
I'm back
of
up to 9 Persona points.
I'm back
Well,
above where I started on
Yeah.
Persona and
I mean,
Fate
hey,
because
getting-
I only
getting
did
even is good.
for the.
I used them all this session.
I used half of them because I had 12, and then I brought it back up to 9.
I was at 4 and 4, and now I'm at 5 and 5.
nice.
My fate points are less though. I have 5.
I think we all can say the session was a blast, and I
Oh,
hope
yes.
it was.
It was so much
Oh,
fun.
I hope it was just as splendid
Woo.
for everybody
That was
watching
great.
today.
I hope next week is just more relaxing because I don't know if my heart can
Oh
take it.
no! The next sessions are literally
I'm not even
just,
kidding you, like-
let's just be happy, please.
I'm pretty sure my therapist / doctor is probably gonna be like, "What have you been doing this week?"
I'm sorry.
It's not. No, it's okay. I'm gonna be
Oh,
going
yeah.
on vacation anyway, so it'll be much needed. So
Just don't mention
Oh.
this
Which
game and tell me
is
one of your
there-
friends like had part
Right.
of their body eaten by somebody.
Cannibalism's
just
perfectly
yeah.
alright.
just to remind you guys, more so, I will not be here this weekend. So you will not see me tomorrow. You will not see me Saturday for my normal streams. You also won't see me on Festival of Colors or on my own stream.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. For Friday, we'll be doing Out of the Abyss, coming in down at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll also be doing. Actually, no, I don't know what we'll be doing Sunday. We might do something Sunday, but it won't be Festival of Colors since Indigo and Dayami are going to be absent. Who knows? Abby and Vincent might. We'll just I don't know, have a party.
Don't have a party without us. That's not fair.
Well, it'll be like, gosh, I don't know, a peanut. Like, it got peanuts. Is that good?
The peanut gallery.
Peanuts the peanut gallery. You don't want to be a part
I
of
was
that.
waiting for someone to make that joke. I was waiting for it.
But beyond that, next week is the big Mouse Guard Wonderoso spring finale.
Bling! Spring bling!
So what I think, if you actually want to play Mouse Guard, by all means, go to our Discord. It is a fantastic, lovely community that has surrounded me for some odd reason. Biggest thanks to Gibbs. Once again, you make this stream. You make this stream grow. What's happening now is just lovely, and I cannot stress how appreciated your support is, and not only that, how wonderful you yourself are. I truly hope to just give you a hug someday. I don't know, but you're literally helping the stream grow. You're helping it develop and become what I want it to be, and that is a fantastic place where we can just have some fun, positive, and dramatic storytelling with the power of role-playing games.
And I'm pretty sure, I say this every time, but I mean it. I speak for all the players when we say thank you for DMing such an awesome game. I mean, you made me cry on stream. That's how awesome this game is.
Before you finish that thought, I've also made you throw a pencil on stream.
Yes.
At least he didn't kill
You have
yourself
also
for
made me almost rage quit on stream. Yes, you have.
If you
There is clip proof of that for you guys in the Discord. if
Very
you wanna
much
go
so.
see that.
Yeah, I'll drop the clip because I cannot. I love it.
I have never been that angry on stream before. Not even my own streams.
So we're also doing a giveaway. If you're watching, go ahead. One Night Werewolf, absolutely a fantastic deception game. I would also like to just go ahead and say that's ending the 31st, I believe. The new goal is going to be, for the channel, the new monetary goal is probably going to be computer related, because I really want to stream in higher, bigger spots, because as you notice, I don't have much room for anything on the screens anymore except for the cams and other stuff. I want to give a lot more notifications of followers, of the recent donator, and also the spot, a good room for the monthly or whatever goal for the channel. But I don't have a lot of room for that with the current quality I have right now, so that will probably be the next goal. But that does not mean my previous promise is going to be stopped. We are going to be doing a monthly one-shot. I don't have a date yet, but probably by the end of August I will have a specific day when we are going to sit down and we're going to play an experimental system that I am developing just for this channel to play. And it is going to be, unfortunately it's going to be horror-based because that was the inspiration I took from it, but it is going to be not the jump scare horror, not the gore horror, nothing like that. It is going to be about that ever-building sense of dread.
A moment when Tilly sneaks up behind Four and starts grabbing onto his shoulder.
Do it! Oh, I can't wait for that to happen.
I'm ending the stream before that happens. I'm going to, but yes, that is all I have for you. Thank you, Abigator, for that $20. Thank you, Gibbs, for the innumerable amount of support you give us.
The everything.
It
All the
literally.
things. Thank you for all the things, guys.
Yes, like, I'll
For
be
all the
honest, like,
things.
my time off stream isn't the best, but my time on stream is quite literally the most wonderful part of my life. So, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, or whenever I see you, in the Discord, probably. In any case. I'll see you next. I'll see you
Sorry.
next time on the forefront. All right.
Stay tuned.
Best of
Bye,
luck and
Twitches.
farewell. Bye.